Come on. Let's see the jazz hands, babyface. Come on. Come on. There you go. We are live. What's up, guys? This is episode 120 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast, live from the Big Daddy Gun Studios. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. It is me and this dude right here, Mr. Baby Facimus. There you go. I don't know. I got to come up with another, like an alternate nickname for you other than Babyface. Yeah. So it's myself and Babyface tonight. Walter will be jumping in. I know he's still wrapping up, getting stuff shipped out and all that for SHOT Show. So we will be here. And, tonight's topic, I thought we would talk about a couple of different things. So I wanted to call this Donald, Oprah, and Who's Afraid of the Gun Bunnies?
Oh man!
So if you guys stick around long enough, you're gonna find out what the hell that's all about. You know, we're obviously gonna talk about Donald Trump. We're gonna talk about Oprah Winfrey, and we're gonna have a little conversation about gun bunnies because for some reason there's some people out there that are all worried about gun bunnies. So we will have that conversation here in a minute. And there's a reason why we're having it, because I think we made the truth about guns today in a kind of like a roundabout way. So, and actually, you know what? Let me see. I think I can share that with you guys in the, I don't know. Can I share it in the chat? You know what, Patrick, can you share that in the chat for me?
Yeah. The gun money article?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Go ahead and share that. So we will have all those discussions. I want to say what's up to everyone. I want to remind you guys, click the thumbs ups. Okay. We need the thumbs ups here. You know, that's how we let everyone know that we're out here, and YouTube notifies people, wants to know that we're here. And then they, people come in and check out the show because obviously a whole bunch of people are liking it and blah, blah, blah. So if you hate us, you can also do the thumbs downs, right? Patrick, as a certified hater, you're okay with that.
Yeah. If you hate us, just thumbs us right on down.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely.
I'm not sure we're going to change though. So.
No. Well, hey, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Make sure you share it with your friends and family out there. Let them know that we are on. We're live. We're doing stuff, talking about very interesting, exciting topics. Also, I invite you guys to let us know what you want to talk about. If there's something particular in the news or something out there that you want to know about, some new gun, etc., let us know. We will have those discussions right here on the show. We will talk about that. Let me actually go through the I have to open up another window. We're in a completely different studio, as we said last night, so I'm still trying to figure out how everything's going to work over here. So I actually have to have like a separate laptop at this point. See that? That's my laptop, which I used to edit. That's why all the crazy keys on there, those are editing. That's an editing overlay that I have on there because I am an editing professional. Not really, but that's how you look like you're an editing professional. People see the overlay and they go, "Oh my God, that guy must be some kind of power editor." So that's how that's what I usually do. That's what I usually do, Patrick. So let me see who's in the chat. I'll shout out everyone in the chat here as far back as I could go. Looks like MW Tactical was in here. Screaming Skull Saloon, Michael Bender, Hamburger Helper. What's going on? He says hi to all the strange freaks. That's right. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. You wouldn't know about this, Patrick. It's way before.
I have no idea what that is, and I'm not even kidding.
It's from a rap song.
Yeah.
No?
I don't know if he was a rapper.
What are you talking about?
Freaks come out at night.
Yeah, I thought that was someone out there who knows about hip hop. Tell me, who was that? Kumo D? I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, that was a rap song. Houdini. There you go. Houdini. There you go. Houdini. The freaks come out at night.
1984. Yeah.
1984. Yeah, that's when I went into high school. Were you even born in 1984?
Me, 89.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so I have no idea what this is.
Okay. Yeah, so there you go. That just shows you Babyface is truly a baby. Right. So I don't know how I got distracted there. Kentucky Firearms Network, what's going on? Joe Carpenter, Tango Hunter, and Chris Ilog also in here. What's up, Chris? And let's see, The Archangel. I think I said Screaming Skull Saloon. If not, yeah, you get it. You get a twofer. Screaming Skull Saloon. There you go. Chris Bullis as well. LV Louis Cipher says, "Hey y'all." So there you go. LV Louis Cipher is in Las Vegas, which we will be in Las Vegas. I don't know if he's going to SHOT Show or not. So let us know, LV, if you're actually going to be at SHOT Show. I don't know what industry you're in, whether or not you're in the gun industry. Big GEER, which I guess means Big Gear, says HKP 30 10 millimeter. What? At SHOT Show 2018. Really? There's a HKP 30. That's it. What, did we talk about that? I don't think so.
I don't think we have.
Yeah. Okay. You should look that up. Let's see.
P30 10 millimeter. We need Kevin on here. He's the official expert.
Yeah. Where's Kevin when we're
on
talking
all
about
HK.
HKs? Yeah. Exactly. E-Rock as well. What's going on? E-Rock. Randall Kogar. What's up, Randall? Chris B. Let's see. David Wright. Micro Jupiter 78. The Tyven Show. The Tyven Show is in the building. Brian Quick. Bird Dog Survival says jazz hands. Guys, don't forget when you're sharing this to do like hashtag jazz hands, hashtag big girl panties, hashtag who moved my freedom podcast, or hashtag WMMF podcast. We got a whole bunch of other stuff like hashtag Burl.
What are you going to settle on like one of them?
No, we're going to just create a cajillion hashtags. We should make one for Babyface.
Want to get something trending? We need to have like a couple of them.
Yeah, we should make some kind of like Babyface one. Hashtag Babyface P. You know, we can do that.
There you go.
It works. Hashtag Babyface P.
Hashtag troll.
Was that Lola that said hashtag troll?
That's right.
Yeah, Lola said hashtag Babyface P troll on your mama. I don't know. Ant These Nuts says check out my new video how I stole my Ruger AR-556. Okay. Bricks says what up though. So shout out to Bricks. What up on the range? Says smash that like button. That's right. Come on, hit the thumbs up. Let's go. How many thumbs ups do we have right now?
That's a good question.
Yeah, we need to get some thumbs ups going up in here. Let's get the thumbs ups going.
Everybody's asking why the walls are so naked behind you.
Yeah, because we haven't put back up the we have to put back the tactical walls is right down here, by the way. See that? It's right down here. So someone has to come in here and install it on the wall.
Wait, what?
And by someone I mean probably me.
I was gonna say you can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, no, I need to do it. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. At some point, you will see. Remember how long it took to get those things up in the first place?
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah, so it's going to probably take a long time to get everything back up, but we will get the tactical walls up. Shout out to Tactical Walls. We do have a link and all that kind of stuff in the description for Tactical Walls, as well as a whole bunch of other things in the description, which I will go over. I see Music Lover is also in here. Music Lover, she says, liked your lever action 410 video. Thank you very much. By the way, in that video, I was talking to Music Lover. We had a little conversation once I posted that video. We have a video up right now on YouTube about the 410 bore lever action from Henry Rifle. You guys should go check it out. And you probably won't see any ads on it at all because YouTube immediately demonetized it. And then they reviewed it and they were like, nope, we're demonetizing this.
It's ridiculous.
Even though there's like 10 videos waiting for them to review, they just jumped on that. I don't know what about that video made them mad, but it's completely demonetized. It is up on YouTube. We also have it up on Full 30. But when I was talking to Music Lover about it, she said that, oh, I'm a she and not a he, because I guess I've been calling her a he.
We just assume that everybody in our group here is a he.
Well, that's what I said. Yeah, I just assume everyone's dudes. For that matter, like, how do I know Music Lover is not a dude?
That's right.
Maybe he wants to, maybe he's like a dude that wants to be called she, or it really is a woman that wants to be called she, but but we will respect her request because she's been supporting us, and we will say she from now on. For all we know, she's like gorgeous and, super beautiful and crazy about Hank Strange, which is like, I am more likely to be riding on the back of a unicorn naked
than
right?
having somebody in love with you.
Shooting off rocket launchers, then then all that actually happening. But whatever, you never know. You never know. It could happen. So shout out to Music Lover. She says thumbs up. So she says she likes the hip shooting, which
because hip shooting is dope.
Yeah. Have you hip shot before? No.
Hip
right?
shooted?
Yeah.
Shooted?
Yeah. Have you done any hip shootery?
Not the only place I hip shoot is at your place.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you've done it because you were pretty good in that video.
We did it with what else? We had some other
leg? Did we?
Yeah,
did we
that's
shoot
what
the
it
mare's leg?
was the mare's leg.
Oh,
That's right.
Okay. Yeah. We hip shoot at all opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some, and we're fans of Henry Rifle, so there's going to be a whole bunch of Henry Rifle stuff going on.
Sure.
So I should have brought that with me, but I didn't bring it with me. Joe Carpenter says #trim that bush. Trimmed bush or something like that. Trimmed. I like trim that bush. That's also a good hashtag. Cyrus 308 is in here. What's going on? He says going to be 50 here west of Chicago on Thursday.
It got warm again here in Florida.
Yeah, it was nice out there today. It was nice.
Today was all right. Tomorrow's going to be like high as 75.
Yeah. Tim Not Tim says Hank Strange gender is a choice now, but I genuinely believe that that's a female that is watching. And Mr. Runyon says he's a dude. Should we just make everyone declare their sexual status?
You know what? She could.
I am a meat popsicle.
This is a good segue. She could be a gun bunny. I doubt it.
Oh, a gun
could
bunny?
be a gun bunny though.
Why? Because if it's a hot chick and she's into guns, she could be a gun bunny.
Could. I didn't say she was.
Oh.
I'm trying to make a good segue.
You think it's one of those gun bunnies that I watch, maybe stalking me like secretly?
That's right. It actually
with a like made a secret account to stalk me so that no one knows.
American Gun Chick's secret stalking account.
Yeah. That they want some chocolate. They saw Come Into America and they're all about the sexual chocolate.
Let me just let you know, Hank does not roll in the dough like some of the other YouTubers. So
I don't know.
Roll on along to somebody else.
How many YouTubers are actually rolling? What? Someone's talking about rolling in the dough?
No. I'm saying if you're a gun bunny and you want some of Hank's not rolling in the YouTube dough.
Yeah.
They demonetize us like crazy.
Yeah. So shout out to Tim Not Tim. Bo Mountaineer has #I am the clip master.
That's a thing.
There you go. And I read it. See, I read the hashtags. I had to. It's for for truth, justice, and the American way. I had to read it there. WB says, anybody else excited about the new SIG P365? Seems like folks actually like the SIG P365.
I want to try it. You need to get one so I can try it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Go talk to SIG. Become a big SIG fan.
I like when you tell me, yeah, man, you just need to get one of these guns. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
I have no clue how I'm going to do that, but all right.
Big Daddy's needs to get one. We got to pull it off the shelf and shoot it.
Yeah, if Big Daddy's gets that, guess what's going to happen to it? They're going to sell it.
In like no time flat.
Yeah, I could buy it from them if I want to, but that doesn't mean I always have the money to actually buy it. The problem is I wouldn't buy it off the shelf without having shot it first, because when you're talking like a Glock 43 for like $400, I can gamble with between $300 and $400. When you're talking 6 and up, that's not much of a gamble. Yeah, and if it's like 600, I'm assuming even the wholesale on that's going to be above $5.
There's never
because there's not a lot of meat on the bone there with guns. People don't. I don't know if people realize that, but there's typically not a lot of meat on the bone. Yeah. So to speak, even though some of us have a lot of meat on the bone, but that's like a whole other story. Shout out to David G. Let me see. I'm just gonna let's see what else is going on here. T James 86 says #Cowcocky. I forgot that one. That's my least favorite. I like that. That makes me laugh. Music Lover says laugh out loud, not a gun bunny. No. Okay. Is that your opinion, Music Lover, on gun bunnies? Because we are going to have the gun bunny conversation. About gun bunnies. So. Yeah. Is this your opinion on gun bunnies? Is your opinion no? Let me know.
I'm sort of in the same. I don't know. Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Okay, save it. We're going to come to it. We're coming to gun bunnies. Stephen Harley-ish says, Want to see American Gun Chick calendar? Yeah, you know.
I thought you were in that some other way.
Oh. It'll be nice though. American Gun Chick calendar. I think American Gun Chick should do her calendar with me. You know, like in the I could be in the background. Like
this is
like
getting creepy.
You know, like in every, you know, like in some of those calendars, you have the hot chicks, and then there's like the, you know, the stud muffin dudes in the background. So if you use some digital photography tricks and some CG and stuff like that, you can put some muscles.
Gotta wear all black. It's slimming.
Yeah, you can airbrush in some muscles and stuff like that. I'm down. Let's see who else is in. Sir Coon says need some soul glow first. Need some soul glow. That's from. Did you ever see Coming to America?
I have seen it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you like it?
It's been years since I've seen it, but yeah, it was good.
Oh, okay. It's too old school for you, isn't it?
No, that was
You're
up
not
there.
from the Coming to America generation. You're from the freaking what are those things where the guys went to Las Vegas and
I like his
The Hangover.
Eddie Murphy. No, I like Eddie Murphy's cop movies better.
Like Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop. I like those movies.
Oh, okay. The first one was good. The second one was okay. The third one.
Man, you got a banana in your tailpipe.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy, man, he was the man. When I was younger, that's what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wanted to be Eddie Murphy. So there you go. Chris Bullis says, Hank, don't roll in your dough. Oh, gee, thank you.
I think there's a fetish in there somewhere.
I appreciate that. Rodney Breedy says, man, travel light squares. Gee, I don't even know what that means. So Music Lover says, I'm retired, so you can guess my age. Hey, we don't discriminate when it comes to age.
My guess, hit the lottery, 27, bowed out of.
Oh, that's what, is that the picture you're painting in your mind?
Because that's what I want to do. So.
Oh, that's okay. We like it. We like them old and salty.
Hank is just Hank's in a weird mood
18 to 80, dumb, cripple, and crazy.
Oh God.
That's the categories that we fall into. So there you go. Steve Pro 2A says looks pretty good to me, the P365. Let's see, I'm trying to go through here.
The only concerning thing is there's not a dingus. We've been talking about the dingus for so long.
There's no dingus in that?
No dingus. Yeah.
Is there a manual safety?
I don't think so. I think this is dingusless.
And it's striker fired.
It might not be drop safe.
Drop safe, yeah. Someone's gonna have to test that.
To butthole carry it or whatever he said and see if it drops it.
Someone says, okay, now people are giving me lines from Eddie from the movie. Okay, let's see. Armament and Axes or Crispy says, Hank, I don't mind gun bunnies as long as they can actually shoot worth a shit.
Most can't though. Okay, we haven't got there yet. I'm holding up.
Just hold it. Recoil Junkie says, I'll buy that for $1. I think in Coming to America, those dudes were trying to sell Eddie Murphy everything. You know?
Yeah.
I think so. Was it? No.
We don't know where Walter is. He's gone missing.
Yeah. Screaming Skull Saloon says Hank mentions that movie almost every episode.
It's true. It's very true.
Brick says awesome movie. Music Lover says Eddie Murphy. Travis P11 says, where shall we find a woman for you? Queens. That's how they wound up going to Queens. So, see, I think that's one of the reasons why I like that movie so much, because I grew up in Queens. I grew up in Far Rockaway, Queens. But that part of Queens where they had the McDowells, I actually worked over there. It was in Elmhurst. And that was actually a McDonald's. That they used that McDonald's and made it into a McDowell's.
Did you see it and you're like, I know that?
Yeah, it was on Queens Boulevard. So I used to see that thing almost every day. So Michael Bender says Coming to America is on cable right now. So, and John Gillian says he needs some 303 British rounds, hard to find. So there we go. Music Lover is waiting for Walter. So, you know, maybe the old and salty ladies, they like them some Killer. Maybe that's why we have, maybe that's why we have Music Lover watching the show. Maybe it has nothing to do with me.
It's right. That's
Yeah.
that. Very, very possible.
Yeah, maybe it's all about some Walter Keller love right there. I don't think I could read this comment from David Wright, but okay, let me try. It says, Hank, have them zoom right into your crotches area with a big smile on your face and an AR-15 in your arms. Okay. And Jeremy Gontar says, ask Taurus about the dingus problem. So there you go. Kal-El says, what is that, velvet? So there you go. Yeah, we can go through lines from Coming to America all the time. So that we can even go through and see like what's people's favorite line in there. Car Carrier says, born in Flushing, Queens. Atomic Bull says, I grew up in Queens. I don't know, what part of Queens did you grow up in? I was all over Queens, man. I was all up in Queens. So there you go.
That didn't sound good.
Oh, that's when Walter jumps in.
Yeah, Walter comes.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking about the place. The place.
The place. The gay bar down in downtown.
We got Walter Killer Keller in the building.
What did I step into there?
That's right. You don't even know.
Yeah. Tyvin sent you a text, babyface.
I know. I saw it.
Oh, okay. What is it? What's he sending you text about? What's that text about?
Gun Bunny is a term for a canon crew member as well, but. When I think of Gun Bunny, I also think of blouse bunnies, if you know what I mean.
So Music Lover says Walter has a lovely wife, and then Walter comes on and she says, there's Walter with like a happy face. See, I told you guys. It wasn't
Walter's
even about
got some fans out there.
Yeah, it wasn't even about me.
It's all about me.
Yeah, so Ken Shiro says, were you there when Sam Jackson robbed it? Was that Sam Jackson's first movie? Or was it like a Spike Lee movie, his first movie? I have to check on that. But Samuel Jackson actually robbed the McDowells. That's the scene where Eddie Murphy does all his like African ninjutsu. You know, that was way before the Black Panther. You know, actually, that guy might be
probably around the same time as Black Panther, wasn't it?
What, the comic books? I don't know. Yeah. So
I thought he was mid-'80s.
The Black Panther comic books. I have no.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah. Yeah. The Music Lover saying I go rated XXX.
1966 was his first appearance.
And I carry my revolver in single action, says Full Metal Jacket has all the best movie quotes. Recall Junkie says I represent Queens. She was raised down in Brooklyn. Who said that? Oh, Lola got you guys. You guys, they're first of all, Babyface is too young and Walter doesn't know shit about hip hop. So I don't know. Whatever. What kind of music do you listen to, Walter?
I listen to a lot of different things actually, but typically rock, you know, that's kind of stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to a lot of stuff though. You know, I mean, I like, you know, like when the movie, like the music from the Blues Brothers movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that movie. That's a good movie too.
That's a hell of a soundtrack, you know.
Yeah. Oh man, that has like a lot of greats in there.
Well, that's got a lot of like what do you call that, rhythm and blues or whatever? I mean, what do you call that? I mean, what's the genre of that type of?
I think that was an R&B movie, but it was kind of.
You got the.
I think it was some R&B jazz kind of stuff mixed in there, but they were crossing generations of R&B.
Right.
I don't think they came all the way up to like the R&B that was real big in the 80s and 90s, but Aretha Franklin was in there, so.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of what's his name? Ray Charles in that movie, you know, wasn't he? He was he ran the music shop. You know? So,
yeah.
No, that's a good flip.
So Travis P11 says, wasn't that Mama Said Knock You Out? No. In LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out, he didn't say she represented Queens. I was raised out in Brooklyn. I think that was doing it right.
Oh my God, both of you guys did it at the same time.
Lola and I are from the 80s, except in the 80s, Lola was like a lot younger than me. Lola was literally like a baby in the 80s.
A baby.
Yeah. And I was out there like getting it on in the 80s. Lola still had her innocence back then.
You're a legend in your own mind.
Screaming Skull says James Earl Jones. He was there's a lot of good people in that.
Biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Blues Brothers was a good movie.
A lot of the people that were in the Blues Brothers movie, the music people, that was a comeback for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of them careers kind of took off after the Blues Brothers movie. Yeah. Some of them were kind of in a holding pattern, you know.
Yeah. Enrique Q says The Godfather, also a good movie. The Godfather.
Yeah, Matt Guitar Murphy. There you go.
If you ask me what was the best time for now, was the Blues Brothers in the 80s? I gotta look that up.
1980.
1980. Okay, the best time I think for movies was the 80s. Like the 80s, specifically the mid to early 90s was really, there was some really good, a lot of good movies. The movies were fun, man. They weren't trying to like psychologically program.
No Country for Old Men, Easy D says. I actually haven't seen that. Have you guys watched No Country for Old Men? That's with the assassin, right?
Yeah, is that with the one where he has the thing that kills the cows?
Yeah. He's got like a air canister with a
it's like a retractable, so you could shoot someone. And it looks like they got shot with a 22, but they don't find the bullet.
Funny enough, I've never seen it, but I've seen clips of it. He like walks up to the guy that's broken down on the side of the road and just like puts it up against his head and hits the button and then walks off.
Yeah. That's a real thing, right, Walter?
Yes, that's what they use in the slaughterhouses.
Yeah.
They just boom, boom, boom. Yep.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Do you have to go through an FFL to get one of those?
Probably not, because that's pneumatic. That's not.
That's just a pneumatic piston.
I wonder how popular those became after that movie.
People probably bought those, but then you look at his suppressed shotgun, and it doesn't sound anything like a real suppressed shotgun.
Eli EDC says, yo, everyone. So there you go. My back hurts says, I'm effing here. There you go.
How about it was brought up Carrie Fisher and the Blues Brothers with a flamethrower, and then she had the 4-barrel bazooka thing when they met him down in the tunnel, or she kind of found him down in the tunnel there. Yeah.
Oh wait, Carrie Fisher was in there. I forgot about that.
She was Elwood's Jake.
Was that one of their girlfriends?
It was Jake or Elwood's girlfriend.
So that was probably Carrie Fisher was probably hot back. She was probably hot back then.
Yeah, she was cute. Yep.
Yeah, that was the good old days. I think
it was that cocaine fast as she could get it in her nose. Yeah.
Here's another 80s slogan: crack is whack. That did a lot of damage to lots of people. Oh, by the way, do you guys check out the I am modeling my Forge from Freedom pole in case of emergency shirt. What do you guys think? I was rocking this all over Gainesville today. People were looking at me funny.
Yeah, because it doesn't mean anything to a lot of people.
Yeah, they don't know what it is.
They're like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
when I left the shop today, I grabbed some stuff I had at the shop just to ask anybody else if they do this stuff. Anybody here collect, or anybody out in the audience collect bayonets?
Oh, whoa!
Nice. Hold on a second. Let me lock this. Wait a second, Walter. Let me lock this. Bayonetas.
Bayonets. Now these are basically these two are like K98 Mauser bayonets.
Real German.
This other one here is. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just German.
And those fit on any? Do they fit on any bayonet lug? Because I have one on my Tavor. No,
negative. No. Negative.
He just wants a Tavor bayonet.
No, those are K98.
So what bayonet is supposed to go on a Tavor?
A Tavor
bayonet. A bayonet one?
Has it got a look?
Yeah, it has a yes. I have a 18-inch Tavor, so that has a bayonet.
I'm not sure that you have to check with the.
Looking it up, see what their bayonet is.
I have to check with the Yiddish brothers on that one. I'm not sure.
It might be the M4 bayonet.
Mm-hmm.
It could be
the standard. What's it, M68 or something like that?
Okay.
I don't know.
When I'm looking for bayonets that are just out in like with Knob Creek, I picked up a couple last time that were just a guy had them on a table with a whole bunch of them in a box, and he just had a one price fits all kind of bayonet thing. And I found a couple of German ones that were in there.
So there was some. Oh, okay. So what was the one price that fits all? Like $20?
I think it was like $20 or $25.
Oh, okay.
And typically, right now the German stuff is taken off, and you get a 98 Mauser bayonet, $50, $60, $80, depending on condition. They used to be. I don't know. You're not old enough to remember this, but I barely.
Are you talking to Babyface or
either one of you? Either one of you whore dogs.
You call him wreck on us.
Used to go like in an Army Navy store, and there'd be a bucket, and in that bucket,
bayonets.
They would just have a bucket of bayonets, and they were like $5 a piece.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I remember seeing that, and I was like, I didn't have $5.
Yeah,
I had
exactly.
no freaking $5. $5 was a lot of money when I was a kid, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in 1933.
Yeah, I was thinking it, but I was refraining.
Okay, in the 70s, $5 was still. That was a lot of money. You know, you could get a lot of gasoline for $5 before the gas prices.
Dude, when I moved to not even when I moved to New York, when I first started driving in New York, I remember gas in New York when it was like 75 cents a gallon.
Yeah, you know, this is funny. Like when I was a kid, we used to go to Western Auto to buy like parts for the bikes and stuff like that. You could get a quart of oil for like 45 cents. Yeah, a quart of oil now is like $4.50, and that's the cheap stuff. You know, so it's like, what happened? You know, I don't get it. There's no shortage of oil.
Inflation. Money is imaginary.
Yeah, money is imaginary. There's a T-shirt.
Yeah, all that kind of good stuff.
Go back to the gold standard.
So, anyways, yeah, I mean, I recently I've become kind of a bayonet. I'm not like a rabid bayonet collector, but when I see them and something catches my eye, I pick one up. So I've got old stuff and new stuff and a little bit of everything in between. So
yeah.
Even some that I pulled this one out of the safe when I got home, and I can't remember what it's supposed to go on. It's a conversion from. It looks like it was a Mauser bayonet.
Let's take a look at it.
It was converted to fit I think a more modern rifle. I have a feeling it's from Brazil.
It's nice though.
It's from Brazil or someplace because the sheath isn't real old.
Yeah, it's got a nice little blood vein in there.
Oh, the blood groove. That's a misconception I think about the blood groove thing. But
I guess I got that from the movies.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah,
blood groove.
Yeah. Now, speaking of money, and Babyface said you can go to gold standard. You can also do Bitcoin.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Oh man,
did you guys see that Kodak is that what you were going to say, Walter?
No, I had something. Go ahead. I got another stuff.
Kodak. Check this out. It's in BBC News from CES, which I think is going on now. Kodak shares soars on Kodak coin and Bitcoin mining plan. So in other words, Kodak is getting into its own kind of Bitcoin. The U.S. firm said it was teaming up with London-based Wen Media Group to carry out initial coin offerings. Kodak.
I didn't know that Kodak was still around.
It's right. They got to find something to become relevant again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, that's a whole nother story there. Kodak. It's a kind of a sad story, but
I'm sure there were people out there waiting to buy just the name. The name itself.
Oh yeah, yeah. The recognition of the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what is it? The one company, the gun company that's changed hands so many times, and now they make. Is it Plainfield or one of those? They make AKs and they make a little bit of everything, but it's a name you recognize.
Plainfield used to make M1 carbines, right?
Right. Correct.
Yeah. By the way, Eli EDC wants to know from all of us what's our favorite. What is your 80s best gun movie from the 80s? Best gun movie from the 80s.
Gun movie, God.
Best gun movie from the 80s.
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Was Die Hard in the 80s?
I don't know. That's why I'm throwing it out there.
The first one was 89. Was the first one 89?
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. We got
First one was
IMDb
88.
this. 88. Okay.
I just did 1988.
1988.
Okay, so that's yours, right, Babyface? We all got to choose different ones.
Movies from the 80s.
I say Cobra. Cobra.
You're not going to believe this, but I didn't see many movies then. So
In the 80s? Oh, I do believe it, Walter.
Okay,
you don't see many movies now.
movie tickets or go out at night. You choose. Movie tickets or go out at night. Hang out with your friends and go out at night, or go to the movies by yourself.
The same thing. Oh, that's how you used to go to the movies? Because
when I
didn't go to the movies by myself.
Well, you know, there were some dry periods in the 80s for me.
There's some dry periods. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Dry periods. I like that. You know what? I think the movie Cobra with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh man, Blade Runner was in the 80s.
Rambo, man. Rambo.
Also.
Oh fuck! When I saw Rambo, I was like, "This guy's badass, man."
Yeah. Well, the first Rambo movie is amazing.
Jumping out of the tree getting a hog. Oh, that's awesome shit. That stuff.
Mike says Predator 1987, also a freaking badass movie.
Predator. I might say The Naked Gun. The comedy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.5, 7, 18.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying.
You've never seen that movie?
No, I've seen it. Yes, of course. I've seen all those movies. Wasn't OJ in those Naked? I know he was in the airplane movies as well.
Yeah, he was in airplane. Yeah.
Miami Vice. Joe Carpenter says Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon.
Mac 10s and Miami Vice and stuff like that.
Yeah, Miami Vice was freaking awesome in the 80s, man.
Let's see 80s action.
Who did you want to be in Miami Vice? Did you want to be Tubbs or Crockett?
Sonny Crockett, man.
Tubbs or Crockett? I mean, you know,
Crockett lived
on the boat. Yeah, he lived on the boat. He had the hot cars and all that kind of stuff. But Tubbs was kind of cool. He was kind of cool.
Like him. Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah. He was a sexy. He had some hot chicks too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you don't want to be one of the chicks.
That's a good movie.
One of the things for me is I never liked bony chicks. So yeah, I don't like the bony chicks. So that was always,
bony.
I was always allergic to the bony chicks. I'm not saying I wouldn't like hit the bony chicks.
What was the Escape movies? Were those in the 80s? Escape from
Escape from New York? That wasn't that 79, the first
70s? Okay.
That's what what's his face? No.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta look that one up.
Yeah, I think it was I think the first Escape from New York was 79 or something. Technically the 80s. So
81. No, 81.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Oh man,
Big Trouble. Any John Carpenter movie is awesome.
There's a Kurt Russell was from that.
Yeah, Kurt Russell. Yeah.
There's a game.
Oh, what was the one where he had the shotgun on his back? What was that? And he was with the other actress who now is kind of a big fat ugly woman now. She got big and ugly. What was what's that movie name? Somebody will bring it up in the chat. Are you talking
about
he carried a shotgun on his back and they were like
you're talking about the Apocalypse movie and that was Mel Gibson.
No. This is Kurt Russell.
You're talking about Mad Max.
No. This is Kurt Russell. He was in some what the hell's the name of that movie? What's her name too? She used to be kind of hot and now she's not.
It's not the Escape series.
Contacts, wait, X out. Contact, X, wait, X out.
Tango and Cash.
He says, I wanted to be Edward James' almost character. He was quiet and badass. He carried a cloak and knew Kung Fu.
He was
that was cool. Yeah, that was a cool character. Tango and Cash, I don't know if that's from the 80s. Could be.
There's a video game you guys should. I know you guys aren't gamers, but
Rod Mills says Book of Eli. Rod Mills. We are talking about the 80s. That was definitely in the zeros.
2007.
Oh, Kathleen. Okay, Eli EDC says Kathleen Turner.
Yeah.
Kathleen Turner and who?
And Kurt Russell.
Huh. I don't know.
What was the name of that movie?
Someone has to tell us what movie was it. It wasn't Postman because that was what's his name. Postman was yeah. There you go.
Romancing the Stone. Romancing the Stone
Was not Kurt Russell.
Who was
that? Was the guy that got like chick junk cancer? He got what's his name? That got the cunnilingus cancer. Yes.
No, Kurt Russell.
It was not Kurt Russell. It was not. Do you want me to...
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas was in Romancing the Stone.
Michael Douglas.
Okay,
you're mixing up your white dudes, Walter.
They look kind of similar.
Well, I did remember that
they don't look similar.
They got it.
Yeah, a younger Mike Douglas. Yeah.
No, they don't look similar. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying.
But anyways, he carried a shotgun in a backpack on that Romancing the Stone.
He did?
Yes.
Okay. I think you're mixing up some movies. I'm pretty sure some movies.
From LA.
I don't remember in Romancing the Stone that he had a shotgun. In his backpack, he had a shotgun?
Yeah, he had like a backpack or something, and maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Hey, possible.
Walter,
what?
I don't know what you were doing whenever you went to the movies, man.
Probably had a little couple.
Yeah, it was either something really good.
I tell you, one time we went to see when I saw Apocalypse Now. One time we bought in a bottle of rum or something in the movie theater.
Good Lord!
And we're drinking. Oh yeah, and we used to drink, not the pussy stuff. And we're drinking this rum, and the bottle got empty, and somebody ended up on the floor and rolled. You could hear it roll all the way down underneath the movie seats.
That's why they made the
lump
flat
by
bottles.
lump all the way down.
It went ding, bing, 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 bing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. In the 80s.
Hey, wait, how about Apocalypse Now?
Apocalypse Now is an awesome
movie. That's a freaky movie, That's a yeah.
Eli EDC says no Escape from New York. We did mention Escape from New York. Escape from LA was in
Escape from LA.
Delta Force.
But the whole series.
Delta Force,
Also,
Terminator. What about Commando with Schwarzenegger? That was pretty good.
I haven't seen it. I don't remember it.
You didn't see Commando?
I don't think so.
Didn't that have like Radon? Didn't Commando have Radon Chong or something like that in there?
Radon Chong. That sounds like.
Hang on. And on emus.
That was like a hot black chick that was kind of mixed. I think she was.
I'm not getting senile. Somebody says I'm getting senile here.
Yeah, I think you are. I think you
are. The cat with his bag of tricks.
Yeah, Army of Darkness was a good one. We're getting a couple of Army of Darkness. There was a bunch of really good movies in the 80s, man. The 80s movies were
MacGyver.
Awesome.
MacGyver. We used to watch MacGyver.
In his ridiculous saves that he would make out of crazy
stuff. It's like in the A-Team. The A-Team hiding behind 55-gallon drums when they're getting shot.
Exactly.
The A-Team was one of my shows, man. I like the
A-Team. Nobody ever got killed on the A-Team. Nobody.
AC-556 is what I want. That's the machine gun from the A-Team. With that side-folding stock.
Ruger
AC-556. Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, okay. Chris Bullis says that's Tommy Chong's daughter. She's
Which
hot.
one?
Radon Chong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Airwolf. Airwolf was corny. Sorry.
I actually liked Airwolf.
That's corny. If you're familiar with military equipment and aircraft, that's corny.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Scarface, I think, was from the 80s.
Yeah, Scarface was, yeah. But that's
Tremors. Tremors is a freaking awesome gun movie. We're only talking gun movies, guys. So some people are throwing in like Goonies and everything.
No, not the fucking Goonies. Come on, that's a pussy movie.
No, how dare you? The Goonies is an American movie, Walter.
It's a tradition. It's a classic.
It doesn't fall into this category because it's not a super. I think there were guns in there, but not like a lot of guns. But you can't. Goonies is a fucking awesome movie.
Okay, I'll let you have
The Sandlot.
Yeah, you know it. That's an American tradition. It's like Goonies is like, apple pie, peanut butter, and Donald Trump.
Any opinions on The Sandlot?
The Sandlot?
It's the one where the ball goes over the fence.
Truffle shuffle.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
The truffle shuffle.
Shuffle. Yeah, that's.
There's Walter has some kind of like schism or trauma associated with the Goonies.
It's like some people love Friends, the TV show Friends.
Oh, I never like that.
Fucking show annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah.
They're all like neurotic and they're always like shaking.
What annoys me?
I don't like that shit.
I've never understood Seinfeld.
Oh, that too. Seinfeld too. They're like neurotic. They're just like
Mr. Saving the Day says Tremors. There were guns there. Yeah, there was a lot of guns in Tremors.
Just so anybody's aware, Sportsman's Outdoors Superstore has the P365 available for pre-order for $530.
Oh, that's a good price. I saw the G19. I saw the 19G today for like $6 something. So
is that the 19X?
The 19X.
Sorry, 19X.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, the 8 whatever that they're asking was way too expensive.
Yeah. Big Trouble Little China. That's what's coming up. Enrique Q. That was a funny movie. That's a good movie.
Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China was freaking awesome.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. We'll agree on that one.
Yeah, they had there was a lot of cool things in there. I like the storms. The storms are pretty badass.
I'll have to watch it again. I don't remember all about it, but I know it was a good movie. So
Seinfeld. Man, I can't talk tonight. Seinfeld is like a New York thing. Like it didn't make sense to me. One, I was a kid at the time, but two, it was like New York Jewish community, and I'm like, I don't really get it. I don't live that life. I don't know.
Yeah.
People
I watched Seinfeld was good. Seinfeld was a good show.
Like
that cracked me up. But that's because I grew up in Far Rockaway, New York.
See, New York. Yeah, it helps because you're probably from New York, so it made sense to you.
Yeah, it did. Made a lot of sense. I grew up with a lot of Jewish people.
Good delis. We need a good deli down.
Absolutely, man. Good delis and good diners. Those diners were good. Lola was telling me the other day she remembers when I first introduced her to matzo ball soup.
Marley's gonna hate me, but I'm not a fan of matzo ball soup. She's giving me.
That's because you're a millennial.
Oh,
thank you, Marley, for giving him the finger.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, exactly.
She loves you. That's a love song.
He's a savage. Let me tell you, Patrick is a savage. He doesn't know. But now you had some from Lola. Lola gave you some actual curry the other day. How was that?
Oh, cool. Oh, did you told Lola what I said, right?
What did you say? It was like to die for.
Oh well, do you want me to repeat what I said or how I feel about it?
I can't remember.
It was life affirming. That was some good Holy crap, was that good curry?
So I'm actually Indian. My mom's Indian, and my mom taught Lola how to make curry the Caribbean way.
Yeah,
she's Indian from the she grew up in the Caribbean.
So I'm used to I've had Thai curry, which is like a coconut curry.
Yeah,
this was different, and man, was it good.
And this was beef. This was her beef curry, which she doesn't make all the time.
Oh, that beef was hella good. The only thing I could say, which she said she doesn't do it because you don't like spicy. If that was spicier, it would have been even better.
No, I don't like spicy.
Oh man.
So okay, well, let me ask you this. I'm not familiar with the curry thing. So curry's not spicy?
No, curry can be spicy.
Yeah, you make it as spicy as you want. I like it really spicy. I like it where I'm sweating when I'm eating it.
But Lola was making curry for me. And Patrick came over to the house, and I opened the door for him, and I was mad at Lola because of the curry smell. It was like all over the house, which is
I walked in and I was like, "That smells amazing."
Oh. Yeah, he didn't even talk to me. He goes right to the kitchen and he's hanging over the stove. And even when we were trying to get him out, he was like just hanging out in the kitchen. So Lola,
it smelled so good.
Lola gave him some curry.
Oh man, it was delicious.
So we started a thing now.
Tim Curry. JC Carpenter says.
I think you gotta ask Lola what's in it. I think there is cumin in it though.
Was there cumin in there? It's a special blend that my mom taught her how to blend. So we have it's kind of in the category of the greener kind of curry.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a there's certain blends of curry or whatever, but I don't put a lot of
curry.
Not to change the subject, we can talk about more curry if you want. But what I wanted to mention earlier was that frickin' satellite they lost last night.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, you're talking about what's his name?
Holy
Elon Musk.
Holy, yeah, it was like a top secret spy satellite, like $3 or $4 billion or something.
It was 3 or 4 billion.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Holy moly, guacamole.
I'm guessing his company has to insure that, right?
Well, that's it. They've got that insured, yeah. But how'd you like to be that insurance company? Holy,
I would never insure.
That's a big check. The insurance company is the government.
Here's the other thing too. They say it didn't separate, and they say, well, maybe it didn't reach the orbit, maybe it fell back on the water. You know what happens when something like that falls in the water? Every country in the world with a submarine and a submersible heads that direction. To try to retrieve it, because we've done it with Russian stuff too. So, holy, that gives me goosebumps, man. That's some scary shit.
So the SpaceX secret. What was it called? The secret. Oh, I just tried to go there, and it told me it was a 404.
Zuma or Zoomy or something like that. Or
Zuma satellite. Yeah. Oh, it won't let me. Google won't let me go there.
Oh, imagine that.
Google's keeping you away from it.
Classified military satellite goes missing after SpaceX launch.
Fuck yeah! Everybody in the world's looking for that thing right now.
A military satellite launched by Elon Musk Space Exploration Technologies Corp. appears to have crashed into the sea after a malfunction while being boosted into orbit, a potential setback for the billionaire's rocket. You know what? This sounds like a James Bond movie. Hey, I think he stole this satellite.
You know who goes swimming for that shit too? That's a SEAL job.
Oh,
that's some scary. That's some scary stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I think Elon Musk stole that satellite. I know.
Wait, so nobody has officially
Kim Jong.
Nobody has officially said if it's been lost or not.
Octopussy.
I'm pretty sure that satellite is up there, and Elon Musk is going to use that.
That's what this article is saying. Is if it was truly a top secret thing, why not fake him?
I thought about that too. Just say it didn't make it, and it's up there doing its thing.
Yeah, exactly. Next thing you know, it's going to take us over.
It's parked right over Kim Jong's house.
Yeah. What's the Terminator? Which we didn't mention the Terminator movies. What's it? Skynet. Skynet, dude. Skynet's about to go down. You guys better get ready. Skynet is getting set up right now.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Gun movies. How about when was the Outlaw Josie Wales?
Okay, 60s. I don't know.
Is that 70s?
Isn't that from the spaghetti western era?
No, fuck no. He's a major.
1976.
Okay, that was pre-80s, but that's an awesome movie too. It's all antique guns, but that's an awesome movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Gatling gun.
Oh, those are cool. Yeah.
Those big old
guns. One of my favorite. That's a bucket list gun.
Yeah. Yep.
Walter, we need a Gatling gun, man. Just get a Gatling gun.
I agree with you.
We could
no argument there.
A 50 cal Gatling gun using Walter's 50 barrels. Line them up, weld them together.
You ever seen the actual three barrel minigun 50?
Yes, those things are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Josie Wales.
Okay, so let's go in here. Let's talk a little bit about one of the things that we wanted. First of all, Walter's here, so let's talk about Donald Trump.
What happened with Trump?
We're going to start with Trump?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about
What's
Donald
going
Trump.
on with Trump? I've been completely out of the news today. I was busy all day today.
Oh, Donald Trump is always in the news. You know how the media does this every single day. Donald Trump is
dossier of death. Oh, look at that. Grassley blasts Feinstein's release of claim that
President Trump readies for a physical exam after declaring himself a very stable genius.
He's going to play with him. When they start talking that unstable stuff, he's going to go, yeah, fuck you. He's going to mess with them as much as they can and get them all riled up because he knows it does. So.
Yeah. So it looks like Donald Trump is welcoming Oprah running for president. What do you guys think about that?
Oprah, you seen all the pictures of her kissing Weinstein?
Because it would be a joke if she did.
She's a buffoon.
Yeah, but so you guys
let Oprah run. Put Oprah up there.
I think Oprah should run. Why not, man?
Totally.
Go for it, Oprah.
Absolutely. I don't think she will, though. I think the chances of Oprah actually running for president are very, very, very.
You think there's pictures now? You see that picture of her introducing Weinstein with that little young
girl,
Charlotte girl, and she looks like a kid that's scared to death.
Yeah, because she should be. Everybody knew how he was. It was no secret what he was like.
Yeah. Oh, here you see this. I'm on Fox News right now. I got to talk about this. Arkansas man accused of killing wife after she changed the channel from football game. Look at the dude, man. He's like, "Oh, you caught me." He's like, man.
Oh man.
Walter, here is a
don't get between a man and his football, yo.
Here's a FV 433 Abbott L109 self-propelled 105 millimeter tank for $70,000.
That's at Atlantic Firearms.
Atlantic Firearms, you already see it?
I know somebody that's already talked to them about it. They want wants to buy it, yeah.
That's crazy cool.
Yeah. I turned on my friend Sean to that, and Sean, and he's already talked to them about it. So
is it a destructive device? Like, is it a register?
It's been demilled. The gun's demilled.
Okay. That's a shame.
Okay,
but no, that's a.
Be awesome.
He had one in his house for a while, actually.
In his house?
At his house, not in his house.
Like, man, you gotta have a big house to put something.
Yeah, Sean has tanks, dude.
Oh man,
he's the tank master.
That is some big money though. $70,000.
Yeah. So what do you guys think, man? I think that would actually be pretty cool. A run like Oprah against Trump. That will.
She's not gonna win. I don't know. They said that about Trump too. I shouldn't say that, I guess.
Yeah, but that will be such a fiasco that I will actually love that.
Oh, dig up the
I don't
dirt.
think, if you ask me right now if I think she's going to win, of course not.
No.
Yeah.
Her whole existence is based on, and I'm going to be very blunt here, white middle class women crying.
Yeah, that's pretty much
that's her whole existence.
But also, like, think about this. I'm not, I mean, I think there's people excited about it because they think she could potentially be the first like female president and all that, all of that. And I get it. But do Oprah never had children deliberately. Never had children. She's not interested in children.
Is she married?
She's never been married. She has a dude who supposedly, I think that's bullshit. Yeah. I think Stedman Graham is like a beard for her.
She's probably gay.
Like, you know what they call, what a beard is, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So I think he's like a beard for her, which there's nothing wrong with that. But, she's never been married, man or a woman, never shown any kind of commitment except to making billions.
And going getting fat and getting skinny, getting fat, getting skinny.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not gonna knock her for that. I mean,
Well, that's
if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. But the thing is,
how she said to get it weird racism by all the old white guys dying.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that was
that taken out of context.
I understood what she was saying. Is
yeah, but that doesn't work. That doesn't work like
her thing was the people that are voting right now are still old white people that aren't going to vote in a black person or a woman, and you're going to have to wait for them to die off and a new generation to take over before.
Yeah, but how can that be true when so many people voted for Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
because they're retards.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying
I
to
don't
you,
think that was
she can't
modern,
say
though, right?
Trump didn't have a landslide into
That
the
was,
White
Let me tell
House.
you
an
something.
older interview, wasn't it?
Barack Obama didn't win on the black vote. So let's just say that.
No, he won on the white vote, 100%.
Yeah. So what she's saying, exactly what she's saying is bullshit.
Right.
That's not really true. People, a lot of people voted for Hillary Clinton. She just didn't win.
Have you ever?
And when Obama ran both times, lots of people voted for him. So and lots of white people. There's not enough black people to.
No, there's not enough black people to do it. So
have you guys ever Googled Oprah Winfrey without makeup?
Oh, scary! Oh my
scary.
God,
it's scary.
It's scary.
Google any actress without makeup.
No, not all.
What actress do you think is hot?
that.
Google Angelina Jolie without makeup.
Ooh, well, she's got to eat. She's got to eat. That girl's got to eat. She goes. One time you see her, she looks great. Next time she looks like she just came out of Auschwitz. It's like
who we're talking about?
Angelina Jolie.
It's too much marathon sex making.
No, she's got issues.
Or do you think those days are over?
They all do. They all do. They all have issues.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think that America ultimately,
hey, where's my pizza?
I don't think Oprah's going to run. I think that ultimately, though, if she did run,
Oprah's not running.
Her up against Trump, I don't think she's going to win. And I think when people start to realize where she's coming from and how she sees the world, she doesn't have enough money. And also, some people might think she's got more money. No, but she doesn't have enough money. Look at Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney he didn't have enough money to win. Now Romney looks good to people, right? Because after Trump, but people didn't want to vote for him. And he put hundreds of millions of his own dollars.
Her net worth is $2.8 billion.
How many times did Mitt Romney run? It wasn't just 2, right? He ran more than twice. But he put a lot of money into it. Money's not enough.
He's right up there. Trump is $3.1 billion. She's $2.8 net worth.
Allegedly. Remember, Trump's from New York. So it's just like when you guys ask me how many guns do I have, I think of like what would be a lot to you, and then I put zeros behind it. That's how people get down in New York, man. I don't really believe Trump has that many billions. So whatevs, I don't really believe that. I believe Oprah is probably richer than Trump in reality.
Think so?
I think so.
I don't think she's going to waste her time running. It wouldn't make sense.
There's too much stuff that could potentially come out there, man.
That'll drag up every National Enquirer story Oprah's ever.
We're going to find out the truth about Gayle King.
Her lesbian lover.
Yeah, too much stuff that could potentially come out there. But it's funny to me, and it's ironic, and I saw people posting about this, so it's not an original thought. But it's ironic that you have all these people that are all up in arms because, a 1%er or it's this rich guy, takes over and becomes president and all that kind of stuff. And then they're like, yeah, let's get some more rich and famous people.
Oh, yeah. Hello, leftists. Trump's not taking any salary and he's donating it. You dumb. You know what? So how much did Obama donate?
Now, let me ask you this, Walter, in the interest of fairness here.
No,
Has
go
Trump
ahead.
done anything wrong in your eyes? Because it seems like...
No, I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but so he has done something in your eyes that you don't like. Has he done anything that you don't like? Or are you just, you're just trying to make sure that you get yourself one of these?
Oh, I like Trump. I love Trump.
Make sure that you get one of these hats.
Best thing I like about Mr. Trump is he just says what he's thinking and he don't apologize for shit. So,
Okay.
he shouldn't have to apologize. I'm having some pizza, man.
Clearly.
Oh, congratulations on having pizza. Did you bring pizza for the rest of us, or
if you get your butt down here before Spencer eats the rest of it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no way. That is not happening. That's not happening. Spencer is in there right now. Like what? Is he actually coming here to get my pizza? So let's move on to the other thing that we promised people we were going to talk about today.
Yeah.
And that is who's afraid of the gun bunnies. So
I'm
Walter,
not afraid of them.
What do you mean afraid of them? Are you being serious or what?
Yeah, I think there's some people. I think there's some people out here. Here, I'll share this article.
You seen that video recently of Rachel B and that other girl from that other thing shooting AKs?
What?
She's got a short little AK like I have.
Look in the chat, Walter. There's an article that we're going to talk about.
Oh man, they're both rocking these full auto AKs, man.
Okay,
I love it.
Wait, who's this?
Rachel B.
Who's Rachel B? I thought she was.
Oh,
Rachel B is
Rachel B.
Yeah, Rachel B is also a shooter, but she's not. I mean, You know, I'm sure that there's people that would try to put her. It's like if you're a woman, then they're going to put you in the category of being a gun bunny, which is really stupid.
So what's wrong with that?
Here's the difference:
You know?
if you know what you're talking about, you're not a gun bunny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Babyface, did you share that article in the chat? Can you share it again?
Yeah, I already did.
Yeah. Okay, share it again one more time. So anyway, the thing, Rachel B is she's beautiful. First of all, we can't deny that. Incredibly beautiful.
Girl, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, intelligent, and she is a for real, very serious gun
shooter.
Yeah.
Oh,
person,
so look at
Second
that.
Amendment.
Strange in me. What American gun chick?
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to share this. So the Truth About Guns has the question of the day: gun bunnies, love them or hate them. And their poster child for gun bunnies is American Gun Chick. And what they use, there's a picture there. If you guys go check out the Truth About Guns, you'll see this. It's right up on top of the page. They show a picture of myself and Walter talking to American Gun Chick, and then there's the video that she posted from the hacienda where she was shooting a bunch of different things. And they're asking people what they think about gun bunnies. So I figured we'll have the conversation here, and we'll ask you guys, what do you think about gun bunnies? Hit me with it. Let me know. What do you think?
Well,
or the people that we put in categories, because the category of gun bunnies. Let's Walter, so you're eating. Let's let you.
Stole salutes that I miss Fate of Destiny. I wouldn't consider her a gun bunny. She knew her shit. She wasn't a pair of boobs that was trying to make advertising revenue. That's what I think a gun bunny is.
So were you a fan of Fate of Destiny?
No. I wasn't not a fan. I just wasn't.
Right, okay.
I'm not familiar with her. What was that?
She was a YouTuber, big YouTuber.
Yeah.
What happened to her?
I guess she stopped.
Just disappeared.
Maybe I don't know what happened there. I don't know if she got sick or, there just wasn't enough going on in the YouTube world for her. She was nice. She was a very nice person. Met her lots of times.
Yeah, but she seemed knowledgeable and like generally interested in guns, not interested in money.
So maybe you should define this then, Patrick. How do you put someone in the category of gun bunny? What defines someone as a gun bunny?
To me, it's you're not interested in the sport itself or in shooting or anything. You're interested in making money, and you're going to do it wherever you can with what God gave you.
so that makes lots of YouTubers, men included, gun bunnies then.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yep, they're whores.
Yep, totally. Whores for money.
Yeah, I mean, because that's kind of like a silly thing that we're putting. Like, if you're a woman and you're in the industry and you're therefore attractive,
what's the difference?
You're a gun bunny.
I don't think it's exclusive to women. Totally.
Okay.
It just falls typically for women, but no, I think.
So you're saying that's just someone who doesn't really care about the Second Amendment. No,
they don't care crap about it.
Yeah, they're not in it for the guns. Okay. Yeah. So then, by that definition, I don't think that American Gun Chick should even be on that list. Because she genuinely cares about training and the Second Amendment and all that kind of stuff. It's all evident. If you go look at her YouTube channel, it's evident of her going out there and training. She doesn't pretend that she knows about guns and all that kind of stuff. She puts up, we were talking about this with Kevin Dixie. She puts up when she does.
Archangel knows I'm a gun bunny. He just put it out there.
Yeah, Royal
He's
V.
exposing me. His next video on his channel is going to be Babyface P exposed.
Yeah, Babyface P is a gun bunny. Oh my God. Royal V gave us $2 so that we could say "Who moved my bleached penis" podcast. That should be a hashtag.
It's not Friday. It feels like a Friday with that one.
Hashtag "Who moved my bleached penis?"
Hashtag podcast. Bleach dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. LV Louis Cypher says hashtag bleach dong. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I'm not familiar with all the gun chicks. So.
I don't know what listen. And what does it really matter, right? Like, are we mad about people being? I think one of the definitions that puts people in that category is if they're dressed up real sexy.
I don't like
doing
fake
stuff.
People in general. I think that's what it comes down to for me. I don't like fake anybody. Like any fake people just.
But what are you? So what are you defining as fake? What is it that someone does that makes you fake?
Well, I feel like we've kind of already discussed that. It's like you're not in it because you like guns. You're in it because you know that men are going to watch you, or even women or whomever are going to watch you because you are attractive or something like that. But you're not a true gun person. That's how I feel.
Okay, so Walter, what do you think about this?
Erica equals gun bunny. I've never watched their stuff, so I don't know.
Gorillas and Guns says Babyface P is the bleached Hank Strange.
I got a Mandingo that's bleached out.
I mean, maybe some people put people in the category because they're dressed sexy. So is it wrong to dress sexy? Now, I know there's obviously reasons why on the range. Like when I see dudes who come on the range to shoot with me and they have on shorts and they're wearing flip-flops and all that, I'm like, okay. So I think that, yeah, I've seen people shoot with shorts, flip-flops. That's a crazy thing. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen that.
Oh, bad idea.
Yeah, I've seen industry people. Top? I've seen industry people do that.
I know that one. I've seen people with low-cut tops get hot brass right down the cleavage. Terrible idea.
Yeah. So is that what puts it in the category? Because, you know, is it wrong for someone is it wrong for you to use whatever it is you have? So let's say, for example, Babyface, and obviously you don't make YouTube videos for the money.
No.
Right. Definitely not at this point, unless something happens, you all of a sudden blow up and you have a cajillion YouTube followers, in which case I call dibs.
On what? What do you just
on everything
in the air calling dibs on something?
I'm calling dibs on that. If that happens, I'm calling dibs on it right now. Walter's a witness. But you know, as a YouTuber, if you were like some sexy dude and you had like an 8-pack and you were all built up and all that, you wouldn't show that off sometimes? Is that what you're saying? You wouldn't wear the little tight shirts and all that?
I can't judge because I'm not there.
Yeah, but I see.
If I got in shape, if I went and hit the gym hard this year and got in crazy shape, no, I probably still wouldn't. Like, that's not what people are there to look at.
But I see lots of people that are gun guys that are out there getting all buffed up. You know, whatever they're doing. Sometimes they might be pumping up the steroids. I think lots of them are. That's why we're seeing some anger issues out there.
Road Rangers.
People. Yeah. But regardless of what you do, because I don't give a shit about that. I don't think there's anything wrong. I believe in the mutant league. So
I think the most successful YouTubers are the most genuine ones. 100%.
But there's a lot of YouTubers that are successkell just because of their sexiness. So if you look at Demo Ranch, for example, there you go.
But okay, hold on. No, see, I think Demo Ranch, Matt has a combination of both. He's lucky that he is an attractive guy, but I think
how does that lucky and that excludes him from being like a gun bunny?
Because he knows he knows his shit. He's not a dude out there just trying to pander for money.
What makes you think so? He's like a.
Have you seen his old videos? They're horribly edited. They're ridiculous, but you can tell that he generally enjoys what he's doing. It's guns. He likes guns.
Yeah, but I think Walter. So when and we're not trying to like target American Gun Chick because she's a friend of mine, the channel, etc. When American Gun Chick was there with us, Walter, didn't she seem like she genuinely liked guns?
Yeah, I mean, why would? Okay, I understand why if they didn't, why they would do it, but yeah, I mean, and she did a lot of stuff that a lot of guys wouldn't do, shooting guns. I mean,
I think everyone uses what they have. So, and I'm not trying to target Demolition Ranch, but I see Demo Ranch trolling people and doing crazy things like shooting a 50 in his house to make everyone mad and then talk about him. And I see him like singing on the videos and all that, using the sexiness, and I'm not bothered by it. I'm a fan. I watch the videos. I don't really need all the super sexiness of singing and doing all that kind of stuff or whatever, but it doesn't bother me because I think he's genuinely into this. And when we've spoken to him, he's about having fun in his videos.
Yeah, I feel like you're making my point for me.
Yeah. So then what I'm saying to you then is, where's the line? Like, why do we have a line that if a woman is attracted?
Again, it's not men or women. It's people who are, to me, are genuine gun people and people who are out there trying to make a quick buck. That's all. And that's not even
what I'm saying to you is we could put Demo Ranch in the category of being a gun bunny by what you said.
No, he's a genuine gun person. Are you not hearing that? Is that like?
Yeah, and what I'm saying to you is there's lots of other people out there that are attractive, but they're genuine gun people too. They're better than you.
Yeah, look
better
at
than
me. Look at me.
That's right.
No,
Walter is like
maybe to music lover, sure.
Walter, not Walter. I don't think we're disagreeing here. I don't know why you're like busting my chops right now.
No, what I'm saying to you is like, it's weird to me. It's kind of hypocritical for people to get mad about, you know, and even create the category of gun bunny and saying that someone who is attractive and therefore they use their attractiveness to help get views can't at the same time be about guns and be serious about it, because ultimately there's people out there that do what it takes to get views.
Yeah,
there's lots of people like that.
I don't respect people that do anything it takes to get views. Look at that Logan Paul D-bag. Like, why would we respect?
Yeah, but that's what. But what I just said to you is that like Demo Ranch has done some things to get views.
Like what?
Like shooting a 50 in his house and doing lots of different things.
That's not
like, you know, there's
that's something I would do.
Yeah, but what
if
I'm saying,
I felt that it was safe enough for me to do it, I would do it.
Yeah, but you're doing it obviously to get people like, oh, look at what this guy's doing. And what I'm saying to you, it's still a call to attention. It's still a actual operation to get more people to pay attention. It's just like if you clickbait your title and all that kind of stuff, which I think we've all
everybody
done.
does that.
Yeah,
everybody does that.
Anybody that clickbaits, I'll turn your video off right there. There are two things that will get me to turn your video right off. One, clickbait, I won't click on it. Or if I do, I'll make sure I have my ad blocker on. And two, if you do a chamber check or like, oh, it's clear in front of the camera, you can fuck right off. I'm not going to watch your video.
Oh, so
I don't care if your gun has a bullet in it. It's not going to hurt me. I don't care. It bothers me.
Right. Yeah, but you're just a knucklehead. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I think if we look at all of this, I don't see big differences. I don't see these like being clearly separate worlds. I think people just want to make it clearly separate worlds when there's lots of people out there that do things just to get you to watch the video.
There's also a lot of envy. It's player envy. So something they're jealous of or something they want that they don't have. Maybe they don't have the looks.
I want
maybe,
the titties, Walter.
Maybe their significant other don't have the looks. So
I want the big old boobies so I can do YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, you can get it. Trust me.
You could if you went out there, babyface. Actually, I will pay for you to get the boob job.
Hell no. I am happy.
Now you just said that you want it.
It was a joke. Holy crap!
No.
Babyface squeeze.
Yeah.
Is that going to be my new name? My new YouTube name?
No, it's going to be Booby Face P.
Booby Face P. There you go.
Something like that. Big Boobylicious or something. I will seriously, Babyface, when you're ready. Don't worry about it.
That is never happening.
If I have to take out a loan,
I'm happy the way I am.
If we've got to like take up money to fly you out to Brazil, and while you're out there, you could do the boobs and you could do the butt.
And you can look for Hitler too.
Implants. My butt's big enough as is. I got a nice butt, man. I don't need no bigger butt.
Mike Bryant says babyface she.
That's I don't like it.
That's good.
I love it. Hashtag babyface she.
That's scary.
We should start a campaign right now.
Like hashtag babyface she.
If we start a Patreon account for it, will you do it?
No. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not going to do that. You give me some balloons, I'll put them in my shirt to make you happy, and that's about as far as I'm going to go.
David G says, here's an idea. What about randomly choosing a YouTube regular and putting them on the live feed once in a while? If you're interested in getting on this live feed with us.
Joe Carpenter, hashtag C cups for babyface.
Oh, that's golden. That's golden.
I really like that.
But, Patrick, I think this is going to become a clip.
Hashtag C cup. We make a shirt out of it. Oh, you should just do
I think
that.
This section.
You should make you should get what's his name to do like a cleavage shirt, and then on the back just says hashtag C cups for babyface, or just hashtag babyface P. I'd wear that shirt.
Yeah. Let's see.
We strayed.
Miguel Hernandez says there was a guy who lost a bet and got boobs.
No, I would never take a bet.
Look it up. Like look it up. I remember that happening. That's very true.
There's a lot of stupid people too.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of.
Yeah. Chris B says hashtag babyface she. He likes that. That's now a thing. Greg 98K says give him the boobs.
Man gets implants after making $100,000 bet with friend.
Yeah.
What? Are you kidding?
It happened. I told you. Richard Hughes says, I just checked. There's a Kickstarter to get him boobs.
What? No.
DF2.
Oh God, these things are they're gross looking. There's a video of the guy with his boobs.
You know what's killing me? You know what's killing me, Walter?
What?
Like you and I, we would not even go look this up.
No,
you can't. It's like a train wreck. I have to know.
There's certain images I don't want to put in my head.
No, but he's crazy.
That is weird.
I don't think people understand the level of craziness that we're dealing with Patrick. He is that dude who will hear some crazy shit like that.
I have to
actually go look it up.
Oh, yes.
He's like, I got to make sure that this is a thing. Walter, and you look like you're looking up something over there. What are you
well, I'm reading David Wright's post.
David Wright says, I don't think I'm a gun bunny.
No. He actually had his penis bleached.
Oh, well, I'm seeing one here where he says, I don't think I'm a gun bud bunny. Whatever. I've got a big gut, about 35 pounds overweight, one eye, very sexy knuckles, though.
He was out at the machine gun shoot. David Wright was out.
Okay,
nice.
Cool. That's awesome.
There's no way I would make a bet for boobs. It's not
Zex9X says he did. Here he is, as you know what. So,
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, my name. Did
you guys see that CEO and president of Silence Co. stepped down today?
Really?
Yeah.
Of Silence Co. Yeah. That's one of the news things.
Josh Walden.
Yeah. That's
so what? So why?
That's what I'm wondering.
Any reason given? Is there a crash and burn going on? What's the deal?
I think there's some serious things going on at Silencer Co. right now, man. So it's on TFB, the firearm blog.
I haven't been there.
Oh, I thought you were all about TFB.
It's a blog about.
Look, you. I was busy today working.
You were the advocate of TFB, and now I'm back on TFB, and it says breaking: Silencer Co.'s Waldron and Schultz step down from position.
Whoa, new Draco! Forget about that. There's a new Draco 9mm coming now.
Where do you see that?
Right on the TFB, baby.
Okay, so hold on a second. Let's look at this Silencer Co. thing. So
Draco.
Silencer Co. This is what they say. This is quoting them. Silencer Co. as we know it is no more, or at least changing rapidly. CEO Josh Waldron and President Jonathan Schultz have stepped down from their senior leadership positions of the West Valley-based silencer manufacturer. The news comes just weeks after the former president, Jason Schauble, resigned due to family health concerns. Both Waldron and Schultz will stay on at Silencer Co., with Waldron filling the role of senior advocacy advisor. A search for a new CEO is currently underway. Sounds to me like someone bought him out.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if there's a company that's coming in.
And this is just the beginning of the changes that are going to, this is all happening like literally.
Silencer Co. I could have, if there's any place that's going to crash and burn, those guys so big and so bold, so
well, they created this whole silencer apocalypse or suppress apocalypse that we have going on right now, right?
What do you mean they created it? Because they pushed the Hearing Protection Act?
Yeah, and then everyone fell in love with that and was like, oh, I'm not getting any more suppressors until suppressors for everyone goes into effect, which is not going to happen. I mean, we are, I don't like, we're in 2018. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to happen in 2018. Obviously, the tea leaves say no.
It's not happening now.
Yeah. So
it won't be after. If anything's going to happen, it'll be after the midterms.
I don't know why they're waiting.
I don't think so. After the midterms, the pendulum is going to swing back. This whole stupid after the midterms thing is the stupidest thing. And what are you going to say when it does? I bet you. I'll
say you were right, but I
bet you a Gatling gun right now.
Why would it swing? Tell me why it would swing.
It's already swinging. It's already swinging.
Hey, listen.
Why does anyone swing? Why do people put the keys in the ball?
Because they like to have multiple partners. That's why they swing.
There you go. Exactly.
But that's not what's going on in the world. Trump, it's not good. Why would it swing?
You don't think the pendulum is swinging? You don't think Democrats are taking back seats? Because that's already happening.
Tell me why.
Okay.
Because it's already happening. There's already been elections, and it's already happening.
That's a minute little bit. You run the big numbers, my friend. and you'll find that. Oh, I'm getting. Yeah, I want more pizza. Yes.
Holy,
that's important
crap.
shit. Okay, sorry. Getting more pizza is important. More important than this political bullshit stuff. But look at the numbers. The numbers of the seats the Democrats have lost across the country is ginormous. It's not the pendulum has not swung anymore.
What I'm saying to you is, look, most people are sheep. Most people are not like us. We are any people who are watching this show are not in the category of normal. Let's just start there.
Oh, come. Okay, everybody that watches the Hank Strange thing.
No, I think that that's not. I'm not trying to diss people. If you're watching this show, if you hang out with us, if you walk, you're just not a normal, regular person walking the face of the planet. You're different from everyone else. Most other people out there, most people out there are sheep. Okay, and they're being programmed slowly, and the more time that goes by, the more these people get programmed, and that pendulum swings back in the other direction. And I think it's a dangerous thing for these politicians to go, hold on, guys, we'll do something for you after the midterms. And
I don't understand.
I could be wrong. I'm not a psychic. I don't know the future. I'm not omniscient.
Look. They were not going to do anything with that before they got the tax thing done. Everybody pays taxes, and everybody understands taxes. Well, people that pay taxes understand.
At first, they wanted to get the healthcare thing done.
And it did get done.
Well, they kind of defunded it, so it is kind of done.
Yeah, and they kind of did it in the tax thing. Okay.
That's the way that they got around. A lot of Republicans are scared to death of the health thing because you're taking it away from somebody.
Okay, well, so you want to go on record as saying in the midterms, when is that? Like June?
November.
July? November?
Midterm election.
Okay, so at the end of this year, you're saying that we're going to get these votes and we're going to get suppressors off.
It could come. I'm not going to say it's going to happen. It could come back up. So, what do you?
Okay. I understand. I understand where you're coming
today.
From. Yeah, keeping it positive. Keeping it positive.
He's the obtuse one today.
I understand how this stuff works, and they're not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize a bigger thing. And the tax thing is a lot bigger than suppressors. Sorry, it is. Sorry, yeah. It is.
Okay. David Wright.
More people understand taxes than they do suppressors.
Yes, for sure.
It's a fact of life. You can't ignore it. Everybody knows what taxes are. People, 99.9% of the people out in the world don't know what a suppressor is. It's just something in movies.
That's just another reason why I say that. Like, even if we have the political wherewithal to make those things happen after the midterms, which I don't necessarily think is going to happen. It's not going to be it's still, probably not going to be a priority. I really don't think it's going to happen. Look, people have been waiting now. Let's see, when did this start? This started when Obama was still in office, right?
Yes, it did, unbelievably.
Yeah. So are we 2 years deep in this nonsense now?
But look,
we're approaching that. We're approaching 2 years. It's affected Silencer Co. dramatically, as well as other companies out there.
But whose fault is that? That's not my fault or your fault, or that's Silencer Co. for doing things that they probably shouldn't have done, like 50 caliber of suppressed black powder things, spending thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars doing that.
Screwing that one.
Yeah, and all this advertising and all this shit. You know how much it costs to do that advertising campaign for that goofy rifle? That's hundreds of thousands of dollars just thrown out for nothing. Yeah,
I think the big thing that made all this happen is that folks got into their look. I saw this, man, and you saw it too. If you were out there in gun stores, I went to gun store after gun store after gun store, and everyone's in there. Like, all the suppressors are just sitting there in the thing, and everyone's like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna wait till like suppressors come off the NFA, and I don't have to do any paperwork, and then they're gonna give me all my tax money back of all the suppressors I bought over the last 20 years." People.
Okay,
Walter, did people believe that or not?
Well, you can believe whatever you want.
That's why this particular thing is happening, because people actually believe that.
And who put that out?
All that on hold.
Who put that all out there?
The suppressor companies let it get out there all crazy, which is not
okay. So
yeah,
they were banking their fortune once again. They were playing a Hillary game.
Yeah,
they were banking their fortune.
And if we rewind,
on a politician's actions, and you can't do that on a politician. Yeah, they won't do what you want to do. I mean, they'll do it when there's somebody else says there's money for them or something.
They may, and they probably will never do it. That's what I'm saying to you.
Well,
and what's the good reason if you have the power now and you could do what you want to do now? What's the good reason to not do it? What's the reason to say, oh, we'll wait until, you know what the reason is for that?
Political gain. There's no,
because you don't want to do it, and that's how you deflect people. You know, that's the problem that we have with a lot of politicians out there. They don't want to do it. This is what made everyone believe it was really going to happen. Like, there were some people who believed it was going to happen before the elections, but then when the elections happened, everyone believed it. They were like, oh, it's on now. This is going to happen. Never happened. Highly likely to never happen.
Well, I'll never say never, because I've seen a lot of things I never thought would happen that have happened. So they said the tax thing wouldn't go through either, did it? Would it? And it did.
How many things did Obama get through?
Too many.
Nothing.
He got one thing, healthcare. He got one thing, healthcare.
With a vote where you don't need to read.
Everything else was an executive order after that. And that's pretty much how all of this goes.
Hello.
What happened, Walter? Did the pendulum swing?
What?
After they got the healthcare thing in? I think in the midterms, remember the Democrats were telling their supporters they were going to do a whole bunch of shit.
He couldn't get anything.
Midterms, and then the pendulum swinged or whatever. So
it never really swung. It swung, but well, anyways.
Yeah. Okay. we could go on and on and on. We could go on and on and on. It's an endless circle.
It gets right back to beginning.
Absolutely. But I think, I mean, look, also I saw that there's other companies, like wasn't Ruger laying off people?
Yeah, because they were on the Hillary plan.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, lots of companies. And
the big ones are not run by gun people. They're run by corporate nerds who don't understand what people want, and they continue to push the shit that nobody wants. And when times get tough, they can't sell it because people aren't running to buy their shit because they're in a panic, and then they can't understand what's happening. They're not happening.
You know what? SHOT Show is going to be really interesting. I'm telling you.
It's going to be. It'll probably be good, actually.
It's going to be very interesting to me. I'd like to see how many people.
You know what? If you go to SHOT, you walk out of my tables and go down the Silence of Codes, and if they still got a huge ass thing, they're smoking crack. I don't care. They're smoking crack because they're throwing money away.
Well, I think that's the problem.
Make sure you
go back. Nobody. I mean, some people are flustered by that big, like that big. You walk into the thing and they got all kinds of cool lights and everything. Yeah, that doesn't mean nothing. What does that mean? That means
that's already paid for. But here's the thing, and this is going to happen with a lot of companies, not just Silence or Co.
Daniel Defense, all these other ones that have these.
They've already bought the sets. They've already had it. It's been traveling around. They've already paid for SHOT Show. They're going to show up, and then they're going to, they're going to be there acting like everything is all good. And what everyone
people up afterwards.
Yeah, a lot of reevaluation, I think, needs to happen in the whole industry, and people need to rethink how they do lots of things and how they look at things. And sometimes a burn down has to happen. Sometimes the apocalypse has to befall us.
They're not too big to fail, my friend.
No one is.
No one is. That's what that whole thing. Oh, the Colt can't go away. Sure, Colt can go away. Why can't Colt go away? Somebody else will step right up.
Yep.
Why can't Colt go away? Why can't always big ones? Why can't Remington fail?
The beauty of the free market.
Yeah.
That's the best thing, man. Nothing wrong with competition. You find out who's really got good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like the big ship, little ship thing, right? If you're a big, massive ship and there's a whole bunch of people that have to sit down and it has to be a board meeting and argue about it, you take forever to turn the ship around. And if you're a small, little, tiny company, you could jump and do something like that if you see a trend.
You can jump ship, or you can you can change course real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look at that. I just brought up the Draco before we got off in this political game.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
9mm AK. I've been wanting one for a while.
9mm with a Glock mag. They're listening to what people want.
Exactly.
That's what people want.
The problem,
9mm AK.
The problem is price. It's got to come down a little bit for people who really.
It will. That's not the. You got to let the newness wear off. It'll come down.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's something that will sell.
Oh, they'll sell.
When is this going to be available?
After SHOT, it says.
Right, just after SHOT. So
they're taking orders
from Century Arms. Okay. Obviously.
Yep.
I wish there was a company other than Century Arms that would make one.
Well, these are Romanian guns, so there's nothing. You can't say anything about Century.
They're just importing them.
Yep, they're importing them. It's a pistol. They can bring it in. It's 100% Romanian.
Yeah, then that totally.
I could literally right now smell the weed in the gun shops with all the young wannabe
all the
rappers.
Dracos people want to drink.
Showing up in the gun shops like, yeah, I want that new 9mm.
Speaking of weed. Just one of my guys in the shop left, and I hired another new guy. He used to be in the Boy Scout troop, and he was telling me he took a Greyhound bus ride from Tampa to Jacksonville.
Never, ever.
Oh my fucking God.
Never, ever.
Guy gets on in Tampa with like 3 pounds of weed in his bag.
Jesus.
And the cops busted him. Freaking thing. And then he says
they were following him. They were following him.
And he stops in Orlando, and this they made him get off the bus, even though that was supposed to be a straight thing through. It made him get off. I got right back on the exact same bus, almost to Jacksonville. This guy starts smoking meth or cooking meth right on the
same guy?
Different guy.
That's why you don't take a Greyhound bus anywhere.
Right on the bus.
They shut down the bus, and everyone got on a new bus, and then someone got on that bus.
And right before they got to Jacksonville, this guy pulls out a spoon and starts doing meth right on the bus. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh my fucking God! And my son Will goes, "Well, that's the world."
Yeah,
it is.
Okay, Chad N wants to know if we're weed haters. No, absolutely not, man.
Nope.
No,
I think weed should be like 100% legal. I don't smoke weed or anything like that. Never have. I grew up. My dad smoked weed. You know, I'm from the Caribbean.
I'm not. You know, I don't have any problem with it. It's just you got to remember that there's everything has consequences. Thank you.
I say treat
so when you can't buy your gun because you value your weed over your Second Amendment rights, don't cry to me.
Well,
yeah, but also that law shouldn't be there.
No, I think
it is now, and that's the way it is.
Okay, and it shouldn't be there.
And you're going to play hell before that goes away, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, getting rid of any law. This is the reason why we should, like resist a lot of laws, because getting rid of any law, obviously, unless it's a law that says we should go back to the original laws that we got away from. Which is the stupidness about all these laws. We should just throw out a bunch of laws, man. That will make America so much better. Just, do we need more than 10 laws in America? Do we?
Probably, yes.
I'm not saying
I don't think so.
I think so, yes.
No.
I think we
it's not the Wild West.
No,
I don't want nobody smoking meth on my Greyhound bus.
Exactly.
So. If you're on the Greyhound bus, you're already fucked up.
Yeah.
Never why are you on the Greyhound bus?
You say that, but a lot of people ride it. Everybody's not riding it balling in brand new cars. So
let me ask you a question, Walter. When was the last time you were on the Greyhound bus?
Actually, when I was probably about 7.
Yeah, exactly. And that was at least 107 years ago.
So. If I was that old and I still was percolating like I am.
Be happy with yourself.
What are you trying to say? Go ahead, say it. It's okay.
No, I mean, that'd be a miracle. That'd be a freaking miracle.
Yeah, weed and meth, and I think Chad N is making this point, and I agree with him. Weed and meth, completely different things.
Yeah,
they are. They are. I'm not comparing. I'm not making the two the same. But when somebody's got 3 pounds of weed in a bag and it's all packaged like it just came off the boat, that's not your average guy. Okay?
And I'm sure people were smelling it.
Oh yeah, he says you came in, you could smell it right away.
So someone did someone text 911 or what happened?
I think they were following him. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They probably were.
Mm-hmm.
But he says that the Tampa Greyhound terminal, which is he said it was like being in Chicago, So
have you ever been to the Tampa Greyhound terminal?
Yes, I have. Not to ride on the Greyhound bus, but to pick up packages. Yeah.
I know go ahead. It's hard. So what about the one in Tallahassee? Because Lola wanted our son to come back. On the Greyhound from Tallahassee.
I've never.
Yeah, been. I was like, I couldn't fathom the thought. I just went and got it.
That's a short trip though. It's only 2 hours.
No, I went and picked him up. I was like, hell no. Lola used to take the Greyhound all the time. Have I ever been on the Greyhound? I think I have. Like once.
Yeah. When I was a youngster, we had to ride from Chicago to Rockford, Illinois one time. Mm-hmm. A car broke down or something. I don't remember much about it, but I rode on the Grey Dog. But that was back in like 1968. That was a different world then.
Yeah, cars are this important to me, man. I'm gonna have a car and a place to live no matter what, and guns. Cars, guns, place to live, no matter what. I don't care if I have to work like 3 jobs or whatever it is. That's all freedom as far as I'm concerned, Yeah. So,
but I think you were talking about SHOT. I think SHOT's going to be interesting.
I think it's going to be a little interesting, and I think there's going to be a lot of fronting going on at SHOT Show.
A lot of what?
A lot of fronting. You don't know what fronting means?
Fretting?
Fronting.
Like putting on a big show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's SHOT Show. Hello.
Yeah. No, but some people are balling like that, you know. Some people are balling like that. So far as I see, there's still all the big parties and everything going down.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, for example, speaking of that, last year, you know, I just used to advertise a little bit in what was the name of the big publisher? Right after the SHOT Show last year, they had a party at SHOT, like a reception, and spent lots of money, booze, drinks.
The publisher? Oh, are you talking about
the big one that closed right after SHOT?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And same
something
thing.
Media, right?
Yeah, and right after SHOT Show, boom, office is closed. That's it, gone.
That was like the big going away party.
I guess, yeah.
You know what? If I was, there are companies out there that are doing very well financially. If I was those companies, because not every company out there is really valuable, but I'll be buying the living crap out of some of these companies right now.
Well,
you know, so I'm pretty sure the Glock is far from broke.
Oh yeah.
No, Glock's doing fine. I almost pulled the trigger on one of those today, but fact.
What are you doing?
It's gonna be a collector gun. Sorry. Unless they fool me and make
what
5
are you
million
talking about? You almost pulled the trigger on what, the 19X?
Yeah.
Okay, that's no Walter. I say buy it.
Well, I like the way it looks.
Yeah. Don't listen to Patrick.
Don't waste your money.
Okay.
Buy a Draco.
This is my indicator right here. Whenever Patrick goes, yeah, I don't like that. I go,
buy a 9mm Draco.
It'd go in my collection, you know.
I bet you. I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Predictions. 9mm Draco coming out.
Yes,
if
sir.
you are in the position to get those wholesale, get as many as you can.
Why?
Yeah, because those will sell.
You gotta watch Century Arms though, because they sell you shit. And next week you'll find a $50 cheaper somewhere else.
We need to SBR some of those. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that picture I sent you, Hank, of that sweet little AK. Mm-hmm. Remember that?
Was that were you trying to tell me what? Okay,
that's mine. That's mine, man.
Oh, that's yours? Okay.
So that's the East German.
Did you get it? Did you get it already?
It's en route. It's en route.
What'd you get?
So East German MPI 69, which is a 22 caliber trainer.
By the way, classified information says gangsters don't care if it works. You know, there is a thing called YouTube, and gangsters are getting very educated.
Yeah, that 9mm Draco, or Draco as I call it, which is probably the proper pronunciation of it. Is that will be a hot seller for them. Glock bags.
John Gillian says not Draco 9mm will be hot.
I think so too.
It will be. It will be.
Yeah, and everyone's now talking about what they've tried, like all the drugs and having sex with transvestites.
What?
What? On in the chat.
Really?
Right now, yeah. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these guys looking at the chat. Look, Babyface couldn't resist it. He's like going right.
I have to know. Yeah, of course.
I have to know who said they had sex with a transvestite when they were in the military.
I tried acid about 500 times.
Hank, they're called lady boys in Thailand.
Guns and Gorillas, if you did acid 500 times, man, you can still function as a human? Is that what? Nothing personal, but that's a lot of acid.
I don't think he meant that. I think he's being facetious.
That'd be like doing LSD 500 times. Is there anything like that?
Be dead.
Yeah. You would listen. If you survive that, you will be a next level genius.
Well, if you survive that, then you're Keith Richards. That's what you're.
If you actually make it through that, you are some kind of savant. After that, you can take over the world.
Having sex with Dracos.
You can see into the future. You could probably physically move yourself into the future. You know, and I'm not just saying like standing there waiting for a second, like all the rest of us do, to click by.
Nothing better than snorting coke off the ass of a Colombian female. That's what Brian Quick said.
God. Walter Keller.
There's some crazy shit going in this chat.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I've never.
See, I told you, the people who hang out with us are not normal human beings. They are superhuman beings, as far as I'm concerned. Everyone that hangs out with us.
Rod Mills, you saw me at Woodstock? Really? Where were you doing there then?
Wait, were you seriously at Woodstock?
Well, no. I would have been 6. I think Woodstock was like 1969, right? I would have been 7. Excuse me.
7. Oh, 7. Okay.
I don't think that my place, man.
That's what you're claiming, huh?
No, that's what Rod Mills said he saw me at.
Oh, Rod Mills. He wasn't even at Woodstock.
He probably wasn't even born.
Yeah, I'm not sure how old Rod is. He's probably like my age.
He wasn't born
So,
yet.
And I was born in the 70s. So there you go. He says he was an infant. So you two were like babies. You're babies out there. Your mama's brought you to the show.
Yeah, no, my mom wouldn't have been on the Woodstock thing either.
What the hell is MDMA? That sounds familiar.
Ecstasy.
Oh, okay.
Molly, MDMA, and ecstasy. They're all the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Chris Bullis says Woodstock, Georgia, maybe. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
I would have liked to see Jimi Hendrix play though. If I could see somebody, if somebody could bring somebody back and see him play, Jimi Hendrix is one person I'd like to see play. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you'd go do some hoodoo and bring them back to life.
Get into that Stargate, Walter.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Stargate.
Get into the Stargate.
Need to rewire it.
Yeah, I haven't paid the electric bill on it.
Yeah. So let me take a quick break here to talk about some stuff I want to tell you guys about. I think I've mentioned this before, right? Like one of the things that Big Daddy Guns is working on is Survival Dispatch. So this is like this is a printed version. It's available as a PDF, and there's videos and all that kind of stuff. It is a paid thing. And right now, if you're interested in survival, learning about it, I'm pretty sure there's lots of people out there that are into survival and all that. We actually have a link in the chat that you guys can get a free limited 14-day trial. Okay. To Survival Dispatch. And I'm going to read what it says here. Your trusted one-stop go-to source for battle-tested real-world strategies and skills you need to protect your family and not only survive, but thrive during any disaster. And our friend, Angry American, Chris Weatherman, he does stuff there. And there's a few other people that you know, like Such and all that kind of stuff, that are going to be doing things on there. And if you guys want to see what it's all about, there is a link in the description right now. You can go to that and get a free limited 14-day trial for that. So there you go. What's cracking you up, baby?
Maybe I don't know Such well enough, but could you imagine him surviving in the post-apocalypse?
Such has a whole survival channel, man.
Does he really?
Yeah.
I just don't see him as a survival type. I see him as a yes man.
Oh no, Such has multiple. He's got at least 2 YouTube channels that I know of, and one is about survival.
Huh, okay, I have to go look it up.
Yeah, and it's pretty big. It's a pretty big channel.
Some of the people in the blog know a lot more about Stargate than I do.
Yes, of course. You probably have never seen the Stargate movie even.
I have seen the Stargate being used, yes.
Did you see the movie or the TV show?
I've seen the TV show. More.
Then you don't know what you're talking about.
I probably don't, but you can always fill it in for me, I'm sure.
Yeah, I got your fill in right here.
I got your fill right over there.
I'll fill it in for you.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. So anyway, Angry American, who writes the Surviving Home series, right? And Coming Home, Surviving Home, all that kind of stuff. He I consider him to be an expert on that stuff.
I was gonna say he's actually like a true survivalist.
Going home, Lola reminds me. Yeah, there's lots of folks out there who are into survival stuff. If you're into this, go check it out. It's not going to cost you anything. You can get in there, mix around, and see what's going on there. It's good information. So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys. I do have other things that I'm going to be sharing with you in the future.
Oh, it's coming out.
In the future, in the year 2000.
Patient grasshopper, patience.
Who did that in the year 2000 thing? I'm trying to remember.
In the year 2220. That's a song, isn't it?
No, was that Johnny Carson? No, someone did something like that.
Johnny Carson. I like Firefly.
You guys cannot Google, can you?
Yeah.
In the year 2525 is a song.
Yeah, that's what we got you for.
He's clearly.
Why do we have to?
Zager and Evans in the year 2525.
Hey, that's a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Any other news things? Babyface, you got some news stuff you want to?
Let me look some more.
Not really.
For
some reason, my news lately has been filled with people calling for the California to secede from the union, which I think is hilariously stupid.
I wish California would secede.
That's what I keep saying. I was like, that'd be the greatest thing ever. They have 55 electoral votes.
Why do you want to keep California, Walter?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Walter? What are you saying?
They couldn't last 2 days without federal money.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
exactly,
a fact.
but that's why we want them to go.
Yeah,
If you give up that kind of stuff, that means you throw your hands up. No, negative.
I say let him have it. Let him have a try.
Oh,
With a 30-day buyback window.
No, let's not give them no take backsies. No takes backsies. When you leave, you leave. You leave America, you're gone.
The rest of the country, without their 55 electoral votes, we would be Republican pretty much every time after.
I bet you that California, if they go independent, Mexico will take their asses over in about 60 to 90 days.
Do we have to defend them from?
No, fuck that. Why do we have to defend them? No, let Mexico, let Mexico reclaim them and all that.
Yeah, Mexico wants it back, right?
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
I don't know why you would ever want to take over that shit fest.
Yeah.
It's just a liability that you have to pay for.
Oh, cool. The Russians are going a new grenade launcher.
I saw that
in 2018. That's cool stuff. No Beretta pistol frames with no trigger grooves. Oh my God.
Don't really care.
Oh my God. That's earth-shattering.
Saw that and was like,
Sweden to make sound suppressors license free. You see that?
It's a good deal.
That's good.
Well, they got to use them on the Muslims. That's why.
Weren't we just talking about that? So Sweden is going to do it way before America.
Oh yeah, for sure. There are more guns.
Like I said, they're going to need them. The women need to carry those things off them damn. Anyways.
So check this out. This is in the news. 2,000 7-Eleven customers possibly exposed to hepatitis A in Utah.
What? I gotta look this up now.
How did that happen?
Health officials in Salt Lake City, Utah, are warning residents that an estimated 2,000 of them could have been exposed to hepatitis A at a local 7-Eleven convenience store. People who visited the location in West Jordan between December 26th and January 3rd could be at risk if they used a restroom in the store or consumed certain food items. You know what always blows my mind?
Like pee on everything or something? Like, how does that work?
I don't know. It blows my mind when people go into gas stations and buy food.
Yes.
I have never, let me know out there, anyone who goes. Walter is very
The only place that I will do that at is a Wawa, because that place is awesome. It's like a Subway.
I've had it.
It's like you've had what?
You never had a hot dog from?
No,
I haven't either. I'm always so sketched out by them.
No, dude. I went into a gas station not too long ago with a bunch. We were on a trip doing something, and we stopped at a gas station, and people were in there buying fried chicken, and they're like, "Hey, nope." So I would buy a drink, buy something packaged. I would buy like a candy bar or something like that. So, and this is the reason why right here, 2,000 people
drink or self-serve beverage, fresh fruit from hot food case, pizza, hot dogs, chicken wings, and taquitos. How did that spread though? It's localized to one store, which means that it's not the food or drink that was contaminated at the factory. It was contaminated at the store. But I thought hepatitis A was bloodborne. I don't know if it's saliva based.
I have no idea. I'm not a medical doctor. We can ask Lola about that.
Does she know?
Is hepatitis A bloodborne, Lola? Or is it airborne?
It's not. I don't think it's airborne.
It's not airborne, but I don't think you can get
it. Is it seaborne?
it's groundborne. I don't think you can get it from...
Lola's a pharmacist, so...
See if anybody knows. In chat. Fried chicken at a gas station. Scary. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, who the hell eats fried chicken?
Before.
Oh, okay, so hep is fluid-borne.
Walter, that's crazy, Walter. Why? Why did you have fried chicken at a freaking gas station?
H-U-N-G-R-Y.
How hungry were you? Yeah, how hungry were you?
Look.
We all make mistakes sometimes in life.
It just says it like, look, I know it was a transvestite hooker, but
well, I have the best wife.
I was HORNY. What can I say?
I don't know what I was doing, but she brought me in more drink too. Bless her heart. She's awesome.
Brew shit everywhere.
Oh, here I'm on Fox News right now. Let's get some good trash. Let's see. Let's see. North Carolina man sold puppy for meth. Alabama man is accused of sexually molesting horse. Let's see here. Thousands of flying boxes are boiled alive. Yeah.
Thousands of flying foxes are boiled alive?
Freaking people out as they fall from the sky.
What the hell is a flying fox?
It's a bat.
Like a
fruit bat.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Flying fox is a fruit bat.
Tim, not Tim, says he would eat Oprah. You will get hepatitis A, B, and C.
Oh, Oprah. You get worms probably from eating that thing. Let's see here. Substitute teacher had sex with teen boy while her husband and children were upstairs. Is jailed again. Oh, that whore.
You ready for this? The possible hepatitis A exposure occurred when an infected employee worked while ill and potentially handled certain items in the store. Case is believed to be connected to a wider hepatitis A outbreak. Oh,
that comes from like poop on your hands and pee on your hands and stuff.
I would be so pissed off. I would
like an open wound probably in your hand.
Yeah.
He probably wiped his butt, didn't clean his hands, and then handled food with his hands.
Okay, I found something I don't like Trump about.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
And I know some people are real.
The hot dog.
Trump nixes oil drilling off Florida.
That's a third.
Why can't we drill?
Because
hold on, what's a third world country thing?
Hepatitis A for contaminated water.
Oh, okay. Lola says that's what happens in third world countries.
Yeah, but it happened at a 7-Eleven in Utah.
Utah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So let's go back to this drilling thing. So now we can't drill offshore in Florida once again.
Well, that's what this Trump nixes oil drilling off Florida after mounting pressure.
Yeah.
That's so freaking stupid.
Don't care either way.
You know what? How much money it'll do to the economy? You know, jobs, real jobs, not McDonald's jobs. It's stupid. I don't know.
A quote came out today from a CEO. Let me pull this up on Reddit.
I don't like how Trump eats pizza.
Don't like how Trump eats.
There's no way. Like as a New Yorker,
is that a poke at me for eating pizza or what?
No, he eats pizza in a really messed up way.
Does he fold it?
No, it's not the folding. He eats it with a knife and fork.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I hate it when it's really, 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 really hot.
Everybody knows you can fold your. There's like a few right ways of eating pizza. You can fold it and eat it. You can also do what I do and peel the cheese off and eat the cheese first, and then eat the.
That's
pizza. Then.
That is absolute insanity and barbarism.
No, that's how I eat pizza. You can
that is crazy talk.
Pardon me, sir. Could you
the cheese to be?
Can you cook some cheese and pepperoni for me and just put it on the plate? And
I only eat cheese pizza. I don't eat any other kinds of pizza. Every now and then I might have like chicken and pineapples because I know that annoys that annoys the hell out of Patrick. But I just eat cheese pizza.
Pineapple is disgusting and belongs nowhere near pizza.
I like it though. I like it.
Bad. Chicken and pineapple's not bad.
I like it.
Nowhere.
Brian Quick says WTF. That's how if it's a good slice of pizza, you can literally peel off the cheese, eat the cheese first, then eat the pizza.
No.
I'm telling you.
The cheese should be falling off. That's good pizza.
Yeah, yes. And then Chris Ilog says New York style, you fold it. Yeah, I fold it sometimes.
Yeah, I gotta fold the pizza.
But if it's good pizza, that's my test. I can take off the cheese,
if it's a
eat
deep
the
dish,
cheese.
it's not pizza.
Yeah. No,
deep
dish, thin dish, all the other stupid dishes is not pizza.
Thin crust I'll eat. But I like a good New York slice. Big old New York slice. You fold in half. That's what
Richard Hughes says that's just crazy talk.
That is crazy talk.
JT says, haha, my wife does the same thing. She must be from New York. Or she's a genius.
Is this a thing?
If you do this, it's a sign that you are in it. So how do you eat Oreos? Do you just put a freaking Oreo in your mouth and eat it? No. What you're supposed to do with an Oreo is you break it into two pieces. One side is going to have no icing.
Is this in the Oreo?
You do that with your pizza?
You eat the no icing side first, and then you eat the icing off the other one. Then you eat the Oreo.
You don't eat Oreos without milk, do you?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
Milk with Oreo.
You're crazy.
Yeah. First of all, I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, you need lactate milk then. That stuff is great.
I do have lactate milk every now and then, but no, I don't mix my Oreo and.
No, I want my Oreo so sopping wet that it's falling apart.
No!
Hell yeah!
Now, you're a savage.
No, that's the way to eat it.
Yeah. Who raised you?
No, you got to dunk it until it's like gooey, and then you eat it.
No,
No.
that's not how you eat an
No.
Oreo. You
No.
break an Oreo apart.
No,
you don't.
Yes, you do. You break it apart.
You
If
just
you eat an
eat it.
Oreo and you don't break it apart, you are
Just
Gotta have
eat
milk.
it.
you are in violation of several international laws.
And I like that.
Done. Yep. LV Louis Cipher, cookies and cream gelato. You savage. That's right. That's all I need.
Oreos put in coffee cup, weigh them down with a teaspoon, pour milk on
Yes.
them. What the
Who's
hell?
saying this right now? Who's saying this?
David Wright.
David Wright, you are
It's
on the right track.
2% crap.
You are right? Okay.
Okay. You know what was my favorite kind of milk to drink? And I actually did this when I was younger and skinnier. Half and half.
Oh God.
I would drink half. I would buy like the box of half and half and just drink
that's
that.
not for me.
That's why you. That's
No, I wasn't as big as this. That's not
No,
why I got
no.
big. I got big because I got sick. But that's when I was real skinny.
Did you eat? So you said you drank the lactate milk?
I do sometimes, yeah.
That stuff is delicious.
Yeah, lactate milk is good.
It's because they turn the lactose into lactate.
The funny thing I found out about the lactate milk is you can't have the lactate milk and eat like a piece of cheese. So even though I'm lactose intolerant, if I eat like a slice of pizza or something like that, or in my case, a couple of slices, it's okay. But if you have lactate milk and you eat cheese or something like that, it's not too good for you.
It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Did you guys read what Ken Shiro wrote?
No.
My dad has no teeth.
Read it. Oh my God.
My dad has no teeth. He sucks the chocolate off food and spits the peanut in a bowl. Someone ate some and said those peanuts were good. But they didn't have any salt on them.
It's so crazy. I can't read this. I can't read this comment with a straight face. Can you try to read it with a straight face?
I can't.
I did read it with a straight face until Baby Star's face started laughing.
Can you imagine somebody's like, "Here's some good peanuts," and you're like,
"Yeah." Let's read this again so people know what we're talking about here.
My dad has no teeth and sucks the chocolate off the goobers, then spits the peanuts in a bowl. Someone ate
the penis.
Someone ate some and said those peanuts are really good, but they didn't. Oh, I got to move up a little bit. But they didn't. But they did what? They didn't what?
They didn't have any salt on them.
They didn't have any salt on them.
Oh
God, Jesus!
Just pure disgustingness.
That is something else.
Yes, I don't think LB Louis Cipher. I don't think we can get any straight.
No, I think we've just totally gone off the reservation.
Oh man,
this is more like a free for all Monday.
That's almost as bad as somebody.
I don't
know if you ever seen this happen. You know, people they chew tobacco and stuff, and they spit in a bottle.
Oh, please don't tell me somebody drank
or in a cup, and somebody accidentally picks the cup up and drink out of it.
Oh, yeah. That would make me vomit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I will never eat anything ever again.
Oh man.
And I'm funny. You can ask Babyface. I'm funny like this. If I'm drinking something and someone drinks from that, even Lola, I won't drink it anymore. Yeah, I'll throw it in the garbage.
Yep.
Lola gets mad at me.
It's crazy.
Patrick doesn't give a crap.
No, as long as you're not sick, I'm good.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. But no, I'm too.
See, if somebody sneezes around me though, oof. Don't you get sick around me. You stay home from work. Don't come in.
Can I ask you a question, Babyface?
What?
If somebody throws up all over you, then what?
Oh, I understand where you're taking this, but if somebody did that to me, I would throw up back on them. I understand where that's coming from, but yeah, no, you handled it way better than I could because I would have vomited straight on them.
Now wait till you have some children.
That's what I'm saying. It must be something like that.
Yeah, I was so. I'm not even gonna get into that conversation.
Oh, God.
Okay. You know, because then Lola will just, Richard Hughes says, "Laugh out loud." #brain bleach.
That's one of those things where it's like I need to go find somebody that can give me shock therapy so I can forget all about drinking somebody else's spit.
Yeah, Michael Bender says turned on the gun show to find out that Oprah was eating Oreos while doing drugs. While watching Coming to America. Yeah.
Oh man.
Too much fun.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? Listen, I think it's what are we? We're
start wrapping it up.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up here. So Babyface, what do you have going on, man?
Not a whole lot right now. I just got a 308 set me running with a special HK trigger. We're going to be testing that
Can
tomorrow.
you show it? Where is it?
Yeah, I can show it. I'm going to have to turn my camera, and Marley's going to have to freak out for a second.
Uh-oh.
She doesn't like being on camera.
Oh, we get to see Marley.
She's running. She ran behind me before I could turn it.
Oh. She snuck out of the room.
So this is Hank's personal.
We can't see it. It's too dark.
Hold on, I got to figure out how to make this work better.
Okay, there you go.
Is that who made that gun?
The Century gun.
Okay.
Not the best. It's kind of rough, but it's Hank's. We put. Oh, let me see if I can move you guys up. Can you see the switch on the side?
Yeah, look at that.
Magic switch in it.
We got a. Let me pull it down. It's got a safe, a semi, and then a binary.
Boom. That's right. So that is from Franklin Armory.
All right, let me just make one suggestion.
Right.
That stock is going to beat the living.
Oh God, I don't like it already.
Stick out of you.
Yeah, I don't like it already, but there's nothing I can do about that.
You'll be puking chewed peanuts after that.
Yeah, no, we're doing.
Thanks for bringing that back up, Walter. Thanks a lot.
But yeah, this stock is not fun to use at all. But I'm going to be testing this tomorrow to make sure the binary works, and then we will have some fun with it.
They look cool, but they're not pleasant. No.
Awesome. Yeah, and what we would like to do, Walter, is bring a 9, one of the
Zenith.
Zenith.
Well, like soon as we get some metal cut, there's a long story with that, and I won't go into it. But
yeah,
as soon as we get some metal cut on the new stock, you will be doing that. So
yeah, people want to see Gorn before we go. Pull out the Gorn.
Pull out the Gorn.
The Gorn must be shown. Let me see.
All I got is bayonet Gorn tonight. Sorry.
You have what?
All I have is bayonet Gorn.
I have the Glock that we built.
Okay, yeah, that's a video that's coming up soon.
Here's the sight that I put on it. I had sitting spare. Suppressed Glock, and it's actually really good. Trigger's not bad for a homemade Glock. Hank's tiddlywhacking over there. Something. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to get into this bag, but it's upside down. There we go. Okay, so go ahead, Walter. You're going to show something?
Well, I was going to do some bayonets, but that's not very exciting. So go with yours. You take.
Oh, well, this is the XAR. That's what I've got here. That's what I just took out of the bag. The XAR. And there's actually going to be a giveaway over here.
Oh, really?
Big Daddy Guns. Yeah, Big Daddy Guns is going to give this away. Let me see.
Is everybody eligible?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I want in on it.
Let me lock this back.
I want to see you get your finger stuck in that locking mechanism.
Oh, yeah. I am very carefully trying to avoid that. So there you go. XAR is the folding AR for anyone who has not seen it.
Snap down, you give you a blood blister.
Yeah, you got to be really careful. I've seen enough people get into trouble doing it. So I believe there's going to be a giveaway of this XAR, and it is actually connected to that survival dispatch thing I was telling you guys about.
Ah, so let me guess how you have to get it. You have to.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is,
you might be able to win an XAR folding rifle. Let me see if I can actually take it apart.
Oh, David Wright said somebody vomited in his mouth.
Whoa, no.
That's why you don't do CPR. That's why they don't do it mouth to mouth anymore.
I have little CPR shields in my first aid kit.
Well, that's a good way to catch every disease there's known to man.
Yeah.
So then you save somebody, but you end up dying.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it.
Or having a really miserable life after that. So, I don't know.
Yeah. There you go. You got to use a tool to safely. Whoever wins this is going to probably see some evidence that I was testing it.
But key marks, like little brass marks all over the side of the.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. So there you go. I think it's really cool. I'm gonna have to in order to fold it, I think you gotta give it the knee. There you go. It's folded like that.
In the knee.
So what is your real opinion of that?
I think it's cool. I would prefer just the upper. I think when you're paying for the lower, why not just get the upper and put it on whatever lower you want?
Right.
But I think it's cool. And this one comes with the Hazard 4 bag. I've shown this before on the channel. So there you go. There's your Gorn that I have here in the studio right now.
I got a bow and a Benelli M4 around me. That's basically
Have you shot the bow?
No, I ordered some arrows off Amazon last night. I measured myself and got everything set up. Ordered some arrows, and I'm going to shoot it on Thursday. Is that corn?
Anybody have a good guess at what this is?
Let's lock it on Walter. Wait a second. Okay, go ahead, Walter.
Anybody have a guess on what this is?
Piece of wood.
This is mammoth ivory.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
That should turn into a grip.
The only legal ivory right now is mammoth ivory. So.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess there's lots of mammoth ivory in America.
No, it usually comes from that place over there in Soviet Russia. Yeah.
Oh, from Russia.
Oh, the
Siberia.
Siberia.
Yeah. I was at the gun show at the Tulsa gun show a few years back, and there was a guy that was selling it. And I could. It's actually, these kind of pieces are not that expensive.
Rod Middle says, "Is that a Sasquatch penis?"
Sasquatch penis, yeah.
It's bleached. What? It's a bleached Sasquatch.
Yeah, see how white that is? Yeah, that's a white Sasquatch. The rarest of Sasquatch is a white one.
It's a Yeti. It's a Yeti.
There you go. Yeah. But anyways, I couldn't pass up the ivory. I had to get some because you think about it, that's like holding a piece of fossilized wood, millions of years old, right in your hand. That's like that. Ivory's probably 10, 15,000, 20,000 years old.
I think as Babyface said, it would make a good handle. So before we go, someone has a question here. What does everyone recommend for pistol night sights? Anyone like the fiber optics / tritium combos?
Those are too expensive for me. That's why I've never bought them. They're cool, but they're too pricey in my book because I'm cheap. The Ameriglows, I think, are the ones that I've bought before. That are reasonably priced. They're only about $60 for a pair versus Trigicon, which is like 110.
Or the Ameriglow is just a
tritium.
Tritium. I don't typically change sights. I just use whatever the hell came with the gun most of the time.
If it's going to be a gun that I'm going to have like bedside or something like that, I like having night sights on it.
Petrified wood. That's right. Sorry.
But True Glow. Maybe that's the one. True Glow TFX. I think I've had those.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. All right, so Walter, what do you have going on?
Well, getting ready for SHOT. For those that are going to the SHOT show, if you're going, we are in 20613 in law enforcement down on the main hall. Same place like where Silencer Co. is, and Daniel Defense, and all those other companies. We're right around the corner from Gemtech.
And the same place where Silencer Co. is next year, Safety Harbor Firearms will be there in that spot.
There's a good chance, yes. Some company that uses the name of Silencer Co. will be there. Mm-hmm. But anyways, working on that. I was all in a hurry. You know how sometimes you're getting ready to do something, you think I got to get it ready tomorrow because that's the deadline. Well, I found out that I screwed up. I got a lot done today, but the deadline's not tomorrow; it's Thursday. So. Okay,
so you got it, but you got it all done. Congratulations, good work. And I think now, is it on me now to do some work? I think I'm supposed to be doing some work.
Well, your work doesn't have to go in the container on Thursday.
Yeah, that's true. So I don't have to have that until we're at SHOT Show.
On Thursday, we're just gonna load them in, close them up, and send them off.
I would love it. Just put some food in there with me. Right. I'm good to
go. Container for SHOT Show leave on Thursday. We leave on the 21st. Shop will still be open. But why the boss is away, the mice will play probably. But anyways, that's another story. Just doing that kind of stuff, getting ready for SHOT. So, I want to think what else here. Oh yeah, working on. We're shipping the CZ stocks for those who. I think Elshon got a CZ stock from me. Nice. I was very happy about it.
So those, did he already get it, or those?
Yeah, he's already got it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I want to see pictures.
Yeah, he's posting some pictures up on Facebook on the the Scorpion board there.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that yet. Okay.
And Axis and Armament, yes, I'll be at Knob Creek in the spring for sure. Tuesday on C18 at the creek. So anyways, So anybody coming to the SHOT Show, stop by and say hello. We'll be there, and we'll get some Safety Harbor swag, So
yeah, and if you are going to SHOT Show and you want to hang out with me, your best bet is to stop at the Safety Harbor booth. If I'm not there, they probably know where I'm at.
You have to make an wait a minute. This is a moment. This is
Here we go. Teacups.
You must make an appointment, sir. Yes.
Yeah, I must make an appointment. Okay, Babyface, where's your teacup?
What time do you have with Mr. Strange? It's very limited.
Yes, we can meet at the Safety Harbor booth and have tea and crumpet.
Have a spot of tea.
Tea
Yeah,
and crumpets. Where's
I
yours,
hate
baby
tea.
face?
Right here, right here.
Oh, there you go. Come on. Don't
I
be
don't
out of
like that.
uniform here.
I don't like that bloody tea. No, I don't. Bring some whiskey instead.
I'm pretty sure that's what Walter has in his over there. Yeah.
Anyways, anyways, that's what's going on, man. So
Absolutely. Okay, cool. All right. So I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us in the chat. Even right now, we still have over 100 people. We appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please click the thumbs ups. We appreciate you guys coming out, watching the show, commenting, sharing, and all that kind of good stuff. We're going to keep this going. I guess I'll let you guys know next week when we're going to suspend everything to go to SHOT Show. But while we're out there, we're going to do some live stuff, but not really in this format. I want to thank everyone that sponsors the channel. That would be this dude right here, Walter Keller from Safety Harbor Firearms, and everyone else in the family. Thanks for the support. I did get an email from Will Killer Keller today, by the way, and I'll read that sometime next week. So I know that's going to make him mad. As well as Andrew's Custom Leather. You know, he's a big supporter of what we do around here.
We'll be sporting that holster at the SHOT Show. Right,
exactly. Firepower Rig will be at SHOT Show. Also, Big Daddy Guns, right? See, you know what? It changed size, so now my hands look like real tiny. But yes, right here. See that? It looks like
Big Daddy.
Little baby hands. Big Daddy Guns, also a sponsor of what we do. Thanks a lot to them. And we appreciate all the people who support us on Patreon. It's Patreon/Hank Strange. Like I said, and as I said before, man, we made that Henry rifle video. We put it up and they immediately demonetized it. Who the hell knows why? But that's how
lever action rifle. Come on.
Yeah, guys. A 410. They got mad about it. Who knows?
A shotgun, lever action. Ooh, that is so threatening.
Who knows? Maybe they got mad because I said cowboys and Indians or something like that. I am Indian, but you know, I'm like the red dot type, not the feather. That's like, you know, neither here nor there. I don't know what made them mad about that, but whatevs. And also, if you guys like this T-shirt that I'm wearing, it says "Pull in case of an emergency." You can get this on Forge from Freedom, the Hank Strange collection. You can Google that or look it up. There is a link in here, as well as we got a whole bunch of other links that if you guys are interested in getting things from those links, you help support the situation. I think that's it. Anyone have anything else to add?
I just had an idea. I can't discuss it publicly.
The monkey. Okay, yeah, okay. The monkey comes out once again. The monkey's gonna get tortured.
That's my Indian. Okay, hold on.
Okay. That's the feather one.
Big
all right,
John the Chimpy Chief.
Thanks, Walter, for bringing that up. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. Good night. We will see you tomorrow. Wednesday, we'll be back. Episode 121 tomorrow. Peace out.
Good night.
We're out of here.